The following is a paid public service announcement from the Parents Against Elite Hackers Foundation.
Billy and I used to play. Yeah, we used to play a lot. Because Billy was my friend. And one day, Billy and I were playing. Billy was shot through a wall.
Please, don't let lead hackers affect your life. If you know or are someone that needs help, please do the right thing.
To the online game casting. TsN.
A nerd is someone whose life is focused on computers and technology. But a geek is someone whose life is focused on computers and technology and likes it that way.
You're listening to TsN, the TV Sportscast Network.
Okay.
Listening to the station for gamers by gamers. The Team Sportscast Network is live and ready to serve you for your choice in the esports revolution. TsN.
Good evening, you're joining us for Cal 12 vs 12 match of the week. ES against Team Shortbuzz. Joining me on the mic tonight, I've got two representatives from each clan. I've got ES Radar and Sean P. And I also have Shortbuzz Shadow Guy and Shortbuzz Big Tex. Good evening, guys. Start with a question for Big Tex. Obviously, you're on the battlefield this week. You did a segment with Radar over there. What do you think your chances are, dude, honestly, against a team as seasoned as ES?
I've never played against ES, but I'm hoping we win. It'd be nice to win match of the week, especially being the first match of the Cal season.
Yeah, first match of Cal regular season. Obviously, this is going to be a really important match. Shadow Guy, your thoughts?
Well, we've been practicing hard for this match, like Tex said, you know. Don't know much about these guys, but hopefully, you know, we're going to pull it off.
It'd be, I wouldn't say an upset win, but I don't know too much about you guys. From what I gathered from talking to Big Tex the other day, he said that you were around since, I believe, he said something like 1999, under different guises, playing Battlefield series games like BF42 and such. So you're not exactly new to the genre itself. Any thoughts before I hand it over to the ES guys for their quick predictions? Tex?
Not really, that's pretty much it from us.
Raider, how do you feel? You think you guys are going to pick it up in a quick 2? Or maybe you think it'll go to 3? Maybe you might think you'll lose? I don't know. Raider, over to you.
I don't know, this is one of those maps that's not a traditional Conquest map. A lot of people play it more as a deathmatch. Mech, I think, has the advantage with that hellish helicopter with a gun. That gun just explodes when it hits the ground, and any infantry that's around it just annihilates them. So it all depends. If somebody gets the upper hand early, I think that's a big key. But if it's a fight at an even level field, it's going to be a really tough match.
Yeah, I have seen it turn into an attritional battle. Last night's match wasn't really attritional. That was TFS against PRX. TFS moving quick, taking all the flags he needed. It can be played in a conquest way, but if you've got 2 even teams, it usually does turn into a straight standoff, sort of a stalemate situation. Sean, I don't know if you're still around. I know you was muted. What are your thoughts on the map?
I think whoever manages to win the US side will win the match.
Yeah, whoever does the most damage on the USM side seems to be picking up the wins left, right and centre on this map. I know we got a lot of results in last night. Be going through those on the battlefield on Sunday, obviously. I've not got enough time to do that now. But it does seem that the teams that are picking up the wins on the USMC side are the ones that are going through, taking the map in 2. You guys got any more thoughts on that? Sean, anything to say right now about the map and how it's laid out?
None at the moment. We're actually just getting ready to play. We'll talk more about it after the match.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hopefully we can get you back in for a little post-game, maybe talk about what went on in the match. Obviously it's going to be 12 versus 12, so you're going to see a lot of stuff. You're going to see T-90s, M1A2s, you're going to see both the attack helicopters, being the Cobra and the Havoc. You're going to see a whole hell of a lot of infantry movements, quick flag caps, maybe 4 or 5 guys involved in one attack. A lot of interesting stuff's going to be going on tonight. Without giving too much away, Sharpbuzz, what do you feel the keys are to the map?
I think as USMC, with the mech having 3 spawns that they have the entire time, it's all about stuffing them in the first attack. If you can make them waste tickets in the first attack, I think you already, as USMC, you've done pretty good.
Yeah, indeed. It does seem to be who can hold out the longest on the USMC side. Sean, would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of powerful vehicles in this game, and I think the winner will be the one who figures out how to neutralize them.
Indeed. Looks like we've got 10 minutes before game, so I better start connecting up to the server. You guys got any closing thoughts before I let you all go and get in server and such?
Good luck.
Yeah, you too, and Team Short Bus for the win.
Anything else? I'm going to...
yeah, one more thing. I think both Short Bus and ES has something to prove to the BF2 community, seeing as how in the Cal forums they were ranting about us 2 no-name teams being underdogs and it's going to be a boring match of the week and whatnot. A lot of people got to understand there's all kinds of games that people have come from to play BF2, and just because you haven't heard of the team doesn't mean that they're not that great.
Indeed, yeah. You got a lot of Call of Duty clans that the regular BF guys aren't going to know. You've also got the Desert Combat, you've got the Vietnam clans, you've got the Point of Existence clans. You've got pretty much a huge cross-section of the esports community under one roof at the moment. So there's going to be a lot of teams that aren't known but are talented. We saw that with Elite Armada Brasileira when they took on SBF. Now I know some people have said that SBF has split since the Vietnam side of the roster split and started their own clan, but they were still a good clan regardless of losing a few members. And Elite Armada took the win, 4 tickets. Nobody had ever heard of them as such, being a South American clan, but they had a lot of battlefield experience. They had the tactics down, they had the tank shots figured out from like 200, 300 yards to take out the pieces of equipment in place, which is always nice to see, preparation before going into a game. So a lot of people who are posting on the forums aren't in the know. There was maybe 1 or 2 match of the week candidates this week. It was a weird week choosing a match of the week. I know the guys at Cal do an excellent job, and I do believe we got the right match of the week here. ES and Shortbuzz. Not much to pick between the two sides as far as I can tell. Anyway guys, I shall let you all shoot and get in server and such. I'm going to do the same. I think maybe a quick sounder could be in order if Wonder Dog's around.
I sure am. You are listening to the Battlefield 2 12v12 match of the week. Dirty Harry will be right back after this.
TsN.
Oh my god, one time I was listening to TsN.
Oh my god.
The chicks still dig us.
Like, oh my god, www.tsncentral.fling.
All right, and we're back. Just so if you're interested, you're wondering why you don't see an on-air link. Tell your friends, spam the TsN channel in GamesNet, GameSurge, and QuakeNet, wherever you are. Make sure they know that you do need to click on the Play Center link for Server 1. We don't have an audio stream, so our scripts for the site currently only light up and show green whenever there is audio only. And we don't have audio right now. We only have the video. But we figured if you had a choice between audio and video, which one would you want to look at? And Dirty Harry, I don't know about you, but when it comes to Battlefield 2 in all its glory, I want to see video.
Indeed, indeed, and the community has become accustomed to having TsN provide a TVSN setup, which is a huge part of the Battlefield coverage. In my opinion, it's the biggest part. I don't think people tune in to listen to me as such. They tune in to watch the match and hear what I've got to say, and maybe the pre-game and post-game from the clans. That's the most interesting part. I'm a subsidiary of. I know that I'm playing second fiddle to the TVSN, and that's a good thing, because the game should do the talking. And if you can see an isometrical view of the battlefield as it's unfolding, that's only a good thing. Now, as Wonder Dog said, we had to make a choice tonight between audio and video, and the scripts don't support, well, they'll only show up on the site if it's an audio cast. So what you've got to do is, as he said, inform everybody that you can click the watch on the Play Center link and for stream 1, and that will bring you up. That will bring the cast on air. It's going to be TVSN, obviously. You're going to see everything that's going on. You're also going to get the audio. It's not like you're just going to get the video. The stream is compiled into 2, so the audio will be there. It's not that it won't be there. It's just we won't be doing an audio-only cast. Anyway, back to a quick sounder break, I believe, and maybe we'll play the video flyby that I've created. That's another nice little touch that is going to add some class and quality to the casts, I believe. Anyway, you listen to Team Sportscast Network. Head on over to the TsN channel on GameSurge IRC. Give your feedback there. Also, you can also post at the forums and catch me through MSN or Xfire if you've got any of those installed. I'm a pretty easy guy to get a hold of.
All right, we'll be right back after this. You're listening to the Team Sportscast Network, www.tsncentral.com.
Listening to TsN. Hostage down.
Hostages have been rescued.
Is your team or company in need of a no-hassle, high-quality instant Ventrilo setup? Sounds nice, doesn't it? All TypeFrag servers come with the highest quality audio codec, lightning-fast setup, and unheard-of customer service. With 6 different server locations, including Europe, you just simply can't ask for anything more. In the end, the price, performance, speed, and quality of TypeFrag services is better than anything else available. TypeFrag. www.typefrag.com.
Sick of those triple-digit pings? Tired of frozen, lagged-out players ruining a good game?
Are you ready for a war?
Artivore Central can provide the solutions you need for your server-side latency problems with high-speed servers that are fit for just about any gamer mod out there. You'll have no problem getting your clan hosted. Artivore spans coast to coast with servers from Atlanta to San Jose, allowing you to select a close and convenient location. So make sure you visit www.artivorecentral.com to get your team hosted today.
You're listening to the leader in online game casting. TsN.
You're looking at the 32-player version of Shirky Peninsula. You're viewing it from the clubhouse, which is the MEC North main base. Just zoom in now for a look at the equipment. Here's one Vodnik to the left. To the right of that is the second Vodnik. In the centre of the base you've got the stationary Stinger sight, excellent against the air. Just on the outside of the base you've got one BTI 90, that will be the APC support, excellent against the infantry. Here's the third Vodnik, heading 300 metres or so down the road now. This is the outskirts base, central MEC main. One more Vodnik, extra mobility for the MEC. Tow missile sight, and to the left of that you've got the T90. He's going to be looking to cause some trouble with the M1A2, maybe take out a few Humvees whilst he's at it. 500 metres now down south, you've got the beach house. This is the last of the MEC mains. Just give you an overview. Take you in close now to see the equipment. You get two Vodniks. To the left of that you got another stationary Stinger sight, very useful. There's the scan. One Mi-28 attack helicopter, that'll be the Havoc. Can wreak havoc actually. There's the UAV trailer, and you also get two RIBs. How useful they are I have not really seen on this map. I don't believe they will be that useful though. Okay, now going towards the first USMC base. This would be hotel. Just show you the flag. This is the flag influence area, not too big. Just get the one Humvee from this base. Up the road now, about 150 metres, you got the construction site. 3 buildings, good lines of sight, good lines of fire. Just take you for a spin around. There's the bridge that crosses the 2 buildings. Good access. You got stairs and ladders at the back. Take you in for the flag influence now. There you go, barrels that you can explode, take anybody out using flag influence. And you just get the one Humvee from that base. Heading towards the TV station now, which is the USMC main. There's the the commander's scan. There's the Stinger sight. There's the artillery. One tow missile. There's the M1A2 I was speaking of earlier. He's going to be looking for the T90 I'm guessing, and some of the Vodniks. There's the UAV trailer. And we've got a Hummer behind. Just show you the flag real quick. That's the flag influence area. Multiple ways of gaining access to the flag. One through the roof, other being the ground floor, and the ladder to the left. Just shooting on down the road now, take you to the surveillance point. To the right here we've got a tow missile site. To the left, stationary Stinger sight. And that will be it. Heading down now, you got the city entrance flag. Nothing at all at this flag. Just a flag to hold for the bleed I suppose. And that will be Shirky Peninsula, 32-player version. Enjoy it guys.
You're listening to TsN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Good evening, you're back. Cal 12 versus 12 match of the week. Team Shortboss versus ES. Going to be a classic match in my opinion. Not much to pick between the two sides. From what I've heard about Shortboss and the previous incarnations, they are a class act. Yes, obviously I know them well from the Desert Combat community, having cast them probably 3 or 4 times, played them God knows how many. Real standout clan, always come into the game prepared. Just going to connect up to the server now, if you give me 2 seconds. Just hammer the old password in. Looks like I am joining the server right now.
Absolutely, I'm doing the same thing myself.
It's going to be a... Obviously, you just saw the video flyby. I'd appreciate some feedback on that. Maybe I missed 1 or 2 things in it that you'd like to point out. I know I forgot to point out the USMC Super Cobra. That's the attack helicopter. That's going to be a big plus for the USMC. They're going to have to get it off the ground, get it in the air before anything bad happens to it. Let me just say that. I've been informed there's something that might happen. It could very well change the game on the opening, which is going to be impressive. Anyway, loading in right now. Shirky Peninsula, consisting of 5 5 capable points and the 3 MEC main bases, as I showed you in the video flyby. I think one of the keys is probably the construction site. If you can take that, and definitely the USMC TV station, which is the main base, if you can take that, that disrupts any rush they've got going on. Grinds the rush to a halt, because you'll see guys turning back, hesitating to maybe attack the base they've been assigned, or come from defense on the base they've been assigned, to go and recap that main base, as everything that they really want to hold, the artillery, scan, UAV, tank and helicopter, all spawn at the TV station. So that being probably the key base on the map, you're going to see quite a lot of action around there. Maybe you'll see some action at the on the opening at the city entrance. I know TFS last night took it to the professionals with, I think it was a 158-0 ticket win. So it meant to be more actually. I think it was something like 172 or something ridiculous like that. And
just
the first base they hit.
Questions that I have as a kind of a BF2 strategy noob. We see here from the United States positions that they have. All flags are relatively close together, of course, except for the TV station flag. Is it easy for the U.S. to rotate and defend against the MEC assaults? Will they be able to respond quickly if there's pressure put on one flag?
That all depends on having the air support from the attack helicopter, having the ground support from your armour, and having the mobility of your Vodniks or Humvees. Obviously, a lot of things going into it, but then again, if you're winning, you're going to have the mobility, because you're going to have that air support up, you're going to have the artillery firing, you're going to have your UAV scans, you're going to have everything. It's not any one given thing that gives you the advantage. It's all the elements of Battlefield clicking together on a map like this. That's the beautiful thing about Battlefield. It's not like Counter-Strike, where a two-man rush around the back that doesn't get noticed can change the complexion of a whole game. It's everybody has to be playing together, firing on all cylinders and playing as a team. If you're going to make a quick charge for, say, a base that's just been neutralised, you've got to know, you've got to tell the guys at your base that you're leaving. You've got to rotate another guy onto that base if it's under attack. All these things have to be done over TeamSpeak, and you've got 12 guys all doing the same thing at the same time. So you're talking about a big machine that is a 12 versus 12 game.
Now, we do have a special treat tonight for those who are watching here on TVSN. I have figured out a way to do instant replay. That's right, through a lot of MacGyver-like style binder, twine, and gum, and other such things, and spit and a prayer. We are able to do some stuff. So let's watch the replay of this man getting killed right here. He's going to charge across the screen as we speak and start to roll down this hill, come around the wall, and oh, there he is. He gets gunned down. Let's go right back to the live action with DH. That's how it's going to work.
You've got to love that, bud.
You got to love it.
Now that is some MacGyver-style action, I have to say. That's just beautiful, dude. Giving us the more ESPN-style coverage, you know, the higher production values. That's what you're going to be seeing over the coming season. You're going to be seeing more of those sort of techniques. Obviously, the video flyby is something that I produced. I produced it on my own, I will say. I produced it on my own, but that's something that didn't take too long, so it's not a big time issue, me producing those videos for each and every map of the season, which is what you're going to be looking for in the next map. Somebody's going to have to correct me on this if I'm wrong, but it might be Gulf of Oman, the second map. I probably am wrong, that's just off the top of my head, but there will be a video preview for that map. Also, you've got the 8 versus 8s coming up this week. You've got the name escapes me for the match of the week, but I shall post it on the website after the cast, so anybody who wants to watch the 8 versus 8 Cal match of the week and the 8v8 Cal match open, which will be the Tuesday match, and the match of the week being the Wednesday, of course, can tune in over at www.tsncentral.com. You'll also get to see the Shirky Peninsula's 16-player rundown of the map. It makes it a little bit different, obviously only containing 4 bases, being hotel, construction, a new flag, the office building, and USMC TV station. Just waiting on the live now. Looks like we've got the nice TK fiesta going on. Just give you the scores on who's doing the most TK. Looks like ES on both sides actually. Sways and actually Andy's just been overtaken by Short Buzz. Let me get a name.
Now again,
Short Buzz E-Yank.
For those of you that are watching on TVSN, and of course if you're actually listening to the broadcast, of course you're watching on TVSN, because that's the only option there is. This is my second time at BF2 Cam recording, and for those of you that have played the game, great graphics, great gameplay, not so good on the spectator tools, so we will do our best in order to bring you the action. I know that DH has done a yeoman's work in bringing the map of where everything is, and we'll try to get to the action. The teams have greatly obliged us, and just giving us a favor by letting us use use free cam tonight, which will allow us to fly around quite a bit. But we'll do our best. It may take me until about the first little bit of this half, or perhaps even the beginning of the second half, before we get to write the action. But we'll make sure you get all the coverage you need.
I have to say, you did an excellent job last time. The feedback from the community was that the camera was where it needed to be, as and when it was there. The coverage that was needing to be shown was shown. So that's a big compliment to you, Underdog, because the BF community, obviously used to the way Dusty does his sort of cinematic presentation, knowing the maps inside and out from Desert Combat, and also BF2. He did do a bit of BF2 coverage. He's going to be back real soon, hopefully, which should help out with the hosting situations and such. Obviously, Napoleon, he's picked up all the slack. Well, not all the slack. Underdog picking up 2 match of the weeks, as he said, but Napoleon picking up a lot of the slack on the hosting and doing a really good job. But we've got the instant replay tonight, and that's something you guys have yet to see. I haven't seen it myself, so I'm looking forward to watching the cast back, just to see the instant replays and to see the extra, you know, the intangible X factor that we're going to add to this cast with the flybys and the instant replays.
Absolutely.
Just watching ES now, looks like they're lining up for a team shot. We've got like 5 guys all together. Actually, no, they're chasing one guy, trying to knife him and revive him. Very nicely done there. Looks like we're still working on live. I'm just going to...
That's nice. It's good to see a couple of teams just warm up by opening up on whoever moves. Doesn't matter, friend, foe, wildlife. We're taking them.
Indeed. It is the customary way of warming a BF team up. Get them to go at each other with the old TK Fiesta. Looks like we're going to have a restart. Actually, no, we're not. The map's just ended. I'm going to ask about this restart and when we're going to get it, hopefully. If you give me 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
Okay, just ask them now. Don't know if I'll get a response. No, not live. So we're not live on start, apparently. I'm just waiting for the TK to start all over again.
Let's get a lock here on... what's the big octagon building with the radar tower above it? Yeah, the helicopter right above it here. Taking off.
That would be the USMC TV station.
That's what it is. We'll watch Anubis here.
Plus we got some time to kill.
We sure do. Let me see if
plus we got some time to kill. I might as well do a quick point rundown. Obviously it won't be as good as my video flyby, but starting at the USMC main, which is the most eastern point on the map. That's the USMC TV station. Heading out, the closest flag to that will be the construction site.
Hold on now.
To the left of that.
See if I can match you. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I've just come from the TV station to the construction site, so I'm just hovering above now looking at the flag.
So hold on. I'm just flipping through mountains. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, I gotta find a player here. This is ESPN at its best, isn't it?
Here's a quick tip. If you hit space, it'll put you back into chase cam. It'll bring you somewhere near one of the points, probably.
Alright, I think I'm up here at the TV station. No, I'm over at
okay, so coming now.
Base. There we go. I'm
at the TV station or not?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So you're just seeing a lot of TKing going on right there now. You've got Sean P and who else is that? Radar up top. They were both our pre-game interviewees from ES. Heading out now from the USMC TV station, probably the most important base on the map. Just going forward now, you've got the construction site. That being probably about 150 meters away. Just looking at the flag influence area now. There you go.
To play because you got 3 levels, 4 levels that the players can climb up. Lots of shadows, difficult to see. You can get a lot of covert ninja moves in this base.
Definitely, lots of access to the base. You got the ladders at the back. You got the stairs leading up. You got the girder leading across from the south building to the north building. Lots of access, but then again it's also quite easy to defend because the flag influence area is so small. Heading out now from the construction site, just moving down towards Hotel Base, which is 90 meters away. Just get the one Humvee there. Looking at the building to the left, you've got some nice cover inside the building to the left with the entrance. You can see the flag influence area. You're probably going to see some Special Forces guy maybe hiding out in there or on the roof. Definitely going to see X-Packs all over this flag, I do believe. That's what we saw with TFS and the professionals giving out.
Accidentally went to the surveillance.
Okay. No problem. Well, I suppose people have seen the surveillance post. So the next base you're going to be looking at, which we are at now, is Hotel. Small influence area. Nice building across,
really
provides lots of cover.
See if I can't bring that down.
Okay, well I'll let you do that, and I'll just do a quick audio rundown of the points anyway. Okay, moving now from Hotel. Next flag along would be the surveillance post. You've just seen that, courtesy of Wonderdog. Not too much at this flag, just one Stinger site, one at a T-site. That would be the TOM missile. Head now, city entrance. Absolutely nothing at this flag apart from one exploding barrel. Probably not an important flag, but it's one flag can stop the bleed, so it might be a flag that they'll think about capping at the beginning, not really defending too hard. You're not going to see too much action down there, I don't think anyway. That's pretty much the map points, apart from the the MEC main bases, which would be Clubhouse, Outskirts, and Beach House. But you've seen those already in the video flyby. Sean now just asking if both teams are ready.
Now that will...
Still no answer yet.
I'm not going to be able to adjust the visuals on this pass, but we'll see if we can't do a quick disconnect, reconnect at halftime, and I'll break down the brightness on the...
Okay, that sounds good.
Then, again, what I want to make sure of is when we do get into shadows, like here, you can see the action clearly. I recognize that when you do get into the light, it is fairly bright, kind of some of those after-camera effects that you see on Battlestar Galactica these days. But when you get into the shadows, you do lose people, and I wanted to make sure that we got all the action rather than get half of it.
Indeed, there's not much point in getting half the action. If you are on the same side, you will see the name tags, but it's always nice to see, you know, the guy lurking in the shadows who's moving around, flanking. The delay means that I mean, we do have a 45-second delay, meaning that any information that you're going to gather off TVSN about individual troop movements is going to be rendered useless by the fact that 45 seconds is way past the time it usually takes for two infantry to engage on this game. You're looking at maybe 10-15 seconds, and you're going to see one of them, if he gets fed up of looking for a knife kill, which everybody's always looking for, you've got to be opportunistic. If after 15 seconds he's not in a range where he can sneak up behind him without being noticed, you're going to see him pull out the M16 or AK-101, whatever weapon he's got, unload straight into his back.
That's right.
You're not going to see too many people making sneaky moves. I think that's going to be something that's going to be introduced with the mission pack, the Special Forces mission pack. I know a lot of people are upset about DICE releasing a pack so soon after release, and without, you know, addressing some of the issues that BF2 has. I do believe that the Special Forces pack is going to introduce probably the 1.1 pack with the BF-TV and all the features that will come with. Yeah. That's going to be nice for the community. It's going to help out the machinima makers.
The publisher was saying, you know, you guys need to get this out of the door. We've advertised this quite a bit. It's need to get this going. What do we need to cut out? What's critical to make it play now? And what's, you know, an option that we can get it out relatively soon once it's released? And I think that probably the game maker said, hey, you know what? We'll release it partially. And we'll call it BF2, but we want to release an add-on pack right away. And then EA would probably say, hey, we can sell another pack for $50. That makes sense. We're in. Count us in. Makes total sense. From both sides. So we get the game earlier, we get to play it, and then the complete package gets to come to us later. And frankly, with the quality of BF2 that has come out so far, even right out of the box, there was some issues with some lower-end cards. But, you know, I didn't have a lower-end card, so I didn't care. Is that blunt?
That is quite blunt. I do care because I had a 9000 ATI and a 9200, and neither would work, so I kind of had, you know, the stressful situation of having to go out and buy another card just for BF2. 1.4 pixel shaders, though, it is a huge bonus. Makes the maps look a lot better, makes the dark areas look a lot more foreboding. You won't see many people who want to venture near through the building at a hotel, let's just say, sorry, not at a hotel, at construction, looking at it from, say, 100 meters away, you can't see individual infantry inside that building. In fact, you can only just make out the stairs. So you're going to be looking at guys sneaking around there, using the prone, getting in the shadows, putting down some nice suppression fire, picking off guys from distances. That's the best part about holding construction. It's open, but it's also it's hard to see any infantry that are going to lay up inside and put down some fire against maybe the hotel base.
Moving shadow.
Indeed, you must be a ninja. Just watching Dirty Harry now, my namesake, ES Dirty Harry, of course. He's in the M1A2 just mowing down the infantry. Gotta love Dirty Harry, gotta get a shout out there for Dirty Harry.
You mean there's other guy who's using the name Dirty Harry besides you?
Of course. In fact, I had him on Ventrilo one time. It was almost like a schizophrenic moment, two Dirty Harrys on air at once. And because we both had the same name on Ventrilo, Dirty Harry, it took exception to having multiple Dirty Harrys and kicked me mid-cast, which was awesome.
It probably wasn't.
So that's why he gets a shout out.
It was probably you.
Okay, still waiting for a live. Gonna ask again. Hate to be the pest, but let's see what we got going.
Yeah, I'd like to actually have some of my wife's computer's hard drive, you know, left. Although I do see you. Surprisingly, I see you down there as a player. Team TsN Dirty Harry. Look at that.
Just messaging Dusty right now. He said he's going to provide some audio for us. He's going to do the audio part of the cast.
Oh, fantastic. So we're going to have at least the connection stream so you can at least see the audio part. Thank you so much. I'll start streaming everything then.
Unfortunately, I just got back from camping and I got a house full of family, so I can't be on the mic, but hi.
That's a nice voice to hear at this time of night. My sexy Canadian lover, Dusty.
It's good to hear you guys too. Wish I could be on more, but I might jump in here and there. We'll see how the kids are.
That sounds like a promise to me, dude. You're going to have to get on for the post game at least. Just running around now, just trying to get an answer on how long till live. Obviously, with the way that the global chat is set up, dead people can't read. Dead people can read alive people's messages, but alive people can't read dead people's messages. So I have to spawn in through this. Just give me a second.
Let's watch the replay on what just happened there. Spawned on one of the players who jumps over and grabs the one of the anti-armor missiles and just plasters his own teammate. I mean, he smokes him. He just didn't, nick him. He gived him. That was a nice shot.
Oh, looks like we're going to be live on restart. That's good news to hear. You hear a lot of medic action coming through the stream right now.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I can bring it down a little bit if you like. Lots of killing and reviving. Just trying for points, I think. Up on top of that TV station. Chopper there sitting, waiting to go. And here we go.
Looks like we are live. Commander election has started. 10 seconds till game live now. Going to be starting at the USMC main base, being TV station. Let's see what the Super Cobra can do from the start. Going to see also the M1A2 pull out. You're going to see maybe the Humvee load up. See the big spawn in now. We've got Red Rom, Cajun. Who would that be in the background? Got a name on him. Actually, I hear the USMC chopper taking off now. Let's get an eye on that.
Absolutely. Let me hit the first view. There it is. There's radar. He's got the chopper control lead underway. Whoa, he hit the tower.
Oh, he just almost takes himself out. I do believe we was going to have a TV-guided missile shot, but it kind of went astray and hit the top of the roof, I do believe. Not a good start there for ES, if they were hoping to establish dominance with the helicopter. Just watching from the MEC main base now. It looks like we got the BTI-90 moving out.
Sean P's bailed
out. Oh, beautiful. Right on cue. Connection problems. Gotta love Battlefield. Looks like the BTI-90 now is moving out. He's going to move up to city entrance.
Oh, a beautiful move here, Harry.
Got a Vodnik and a T-90 also moving in. A lot of action now at city entrance.
Sean P.
Looks like they're going to cap this and then roll.
You got to check this out. Sean P. just dove out of the chopper, and his whole squad spawned on him as soon as he hit the ground. They're up at one of the MEC bases, stealing their vehicles.
Looks like we got a nice helicopter duel going on now between the Supermarine Cobra and the Mi-28 Havoc. Super Cobra without a gunner, getting pretty close though, but the Mi-28 does have a gunner. He's opening up now with that Vulcan cannon, doing a lot of damage. Looks like we got the pilot did bail. Oh! Looks like he managed to drop Radar and Dirty Harry though, the Stinger. That would be Raptor. Very nicely done. Artillery now coming in all over the... that would be coming down on the office buildings for some reason. No flag there on this being the 32-player version of the map. Only Red Rum in the area. He managed to survive the barrage.
A beautiful missile shot.
Just looking now, looks like the MEC have managed to cap.
Let's watch the replay very quickly. On that base, as ES now spawning all over it. Here comes the missile shot right off the corner. Nice job there. Back to you, Harry.
Enemy infantry spotted. Enemy infantry spotted. APC spotted. Infantry spotted.
Okay, now cutting back to the live action, we've got Radar and the Super Cobra. Looks like he's going to be heading over to the beach house base. We've already got 2 members of ES over there. Looks like they're just going to camp that base out. For some reason they've left the scan and UAV in place. It looks like they're going to steal the Mi-28, and oBUSo now jumping in. He's going to spin the blades up. This is an excellent move right here, as Dusty would say. Taking away from one of the players is an excellent idea. It's going to deny them the use of the attack helicopter. Not seen any members from Team Sharples in the area. It looks like the Super Cobra's providing suppression. He's spotted one member. He's putting down the cannon fire right now. That would be Dirty Harry in the gunner seat. Radar bringing in the anti-personnel rockets, taking out. That would be T-goal from Shortbus, very nicely done. He's going to get out of the area now. Mi-28 is still intact. It is up in the air now for the USMC. Stolen Mi-28 helicopter. Very nice move there by ES. Just looking at the flag now. Surveillance post still being held by the MEC. Construction also. And also hotel. So they've made quite a big push here, taking 3 of the flags. Tickets as they stand. 193 in favour of ES. 196 in favour of Shortbus. Looking like we could have a close game in our hands. Maybe a stalemate situation as I was discussing before. Wonder Dog?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm watching here as one of the tanks comes rolling in on the hotel area. Didn't get a catch of the name. It looks like E. Yang is right there coming in with that tank. He's going to head up towards construction now. Up the main drag. No, he's just going to park. He's going to park and wait for a squad or a particular move to come in. Otherwise, flags are very much secure inside the MEC levels here. And inside the construction site, we see a little bit of movement inside one of the levels, but I did not see who it was. Harry, what's going on?
Just moving over now to the construction site. Looks like we got 1 or 2 MEC in the area. Not too many MEC swinging around that base. Not seeing any ES members there at the moment. Although
Artillery, your area.
it might be, as I said before, it is quite a shadowy base. It might still be in the area.
Oh, here we go, a tank battle. We
got a lot of connection problems.
Yeah, you're having a bit of lag here on midfield, but we'll keep an eye on it. We got a little bit of tank now action along 2 tanks facing down the construction site area just off the hotel. Oh, and they're bombing it in hard. All sorts of airstrikes coming in. That one man in that unit, he's still in that construction site there. I tapped my keys too hard and shot across the map. Beautifully done. Again, that's a good TVSN camera angle. We won't show you the replay on that one. Oh, Yang just eating a shot from that other tank across the road. It looks like the landmines that were separating the 2 tanks are now out of the way, but we have not seen any more action. TV station to construction site is where the battle is, and it looks like the ES tank, Cajun, has pulled back. It looks like he's going to pull back, maybe get some repairs, see if he can get that ready. But they're just playing a bit of a camp and see position. But right now, 192 to 189 is your ticket count. Harry.
Just looking at the construction site, not too much going on there. I see a T90 pulling around. He'd be going around the office building. He's just been spotted by a Red Rum. Don't believe the T90 has spotted Red Rum. He's just gonna stay in the shadows and hide back a bit. M1A2 now moving forward to engage with this T90. Looks like we could have a nice tank duel going on from the TV station towards the construction plant. Towards the construction base. T90 has taken a shot. He's going to back off. Maybe calling that supply support from the commander, get a repair going. It's probably what he needs to do right now. He took a pretty good shot on the broadside. Artillery now out, going from the ES main. Looks like it's going to land on construction side by the looks of it. Actually, it would have been where the T90 was positioned. Aiming for that T90, trying to take him out of the artillery. Smart move there from the commander.
Right there.
Shame he managed to move out of the way.
Yeah. And it looks like...
so we've got a BTR-90 coming up behind.
It looks like ES
can help support out this T90.
Get ready for a strike here, Harry. They might be coming in on construction site, but no, they're going to start to pull back a little bit. Looks like there were some packs dropped, but it looks like all the defense and infantry inside the construction site is still operational, up and around, very, very mobile, moving around, making sure they don't get hit. But short bus, very much in control of the construction site, and here we got a fight. Looks like a couple of tanks now. E-Yank's got some backup, and they're shooting long range. Landmines have been replaced. We're going to see now if Cajun is able to do anything with that. As Anubis now, he's dropped that helicopter. He's on to infantry status. He's going to start to move up. Let's follow him for a little bit here. As he moves in, just shoot as I go shooting across the map yet again. You got to be careful of that. And,
looks like we're going to have the M1A2 T90 fight that we've been wanting for so long. Cajun now moving forward. Plus, he managed to miss the tank. Puts one straight over the top of the turret. The T90 now well onto the fact that Cajun has spotted him. He's going to roll away. He spots Anubis now. It looks like he's going to chase after Anubis. Anubis managing to do the old run around, getting behind the building. He's going to hide inside one of the holes for the doors. T90 has rolled on. He's still going to loot this M1A2. I believe Cajun's had the... Cajun has fallen. Didn't actually catch that. Let me try and catch you, kill Cajun. Open up the old console. That would have been a TK. Oh, big TK right there. I believe that was probably one of the landmines that was set up. Maybe he rolled over the top of that.
Doesn't look like
sniper fire now coming in.
Are still in place.
Actually, just zooming down, yeah, they are. They weren't landmines anyway, they're X-Packs. So yeah, they're still in place. Couldn't have been that. No, I'm afraid I missed that. Never mind. T90 now still in the same position. He's got the BTI-90 and supply drop behind him. Good support right there. Red Rum is totally pinned. He knows he's there. He's in the office building. He's just going to bide his time. Maybe hold up this T90 assault as long as he can. More artillery now coming out from the ES main. That's going to be all over surveillance point by the looks of it. Nothing in the area as such though.
Now this is a great lock.
USMC currently.
There's a great lockdown. They're really holding all the points. And here comes a nice airstrike on the construction site. Let's zoom in now. As here it comes. Helicopter got to get out of the way, as that's radar shooting over towards the, looks like the construction site, I believe. Yes, he's, no, not the construction site. The city entrance and surveillance post area. That's where he is. U.S. still holding that flag down in that area, and radar's in there, but you can see the missiles coming in. He's got to be careful. He's trying to push one of the permanent MEC bases and make sure that he doesn't get taken over. Let's see if I can block up who this player is. That is Big Tex, who's just getting missed by missiles. This is a nice little battle. Supply's going to be dropped in by radar's position. He's going to swing around the building. Oh, dodges a missile. Can you believe that? Here comes the gunplay now, as now Big Tex is on the run. He's got to be careful, but he's really done well. It's tough to live as an infantry versus a chopper, but he's done it, and he's really made that chopper dance a little bit. There's a few more shots. Now he's really got to move. He's got to get out of the way. Radar bugging out. Harry, over to you.
Looks like Cajun and the T90 Shortbus are going to engage in a firefight again over at the TV station base. Cajun getting off the first shot. I do believe he meant to take a shot back though. He is repair, he is support. He's probably going to pull back and repair right now if he did take a shot. Looks like the T90 is going to do the smart thing, bug out of the area. We've also got a BTI-90 in the area. He's going to move back to the supply drop that I was speaking of earlier. That's just outside the, but it's in between construction and the TV station actually. Red Rum's still in the area. Maybe he's going to provide some surveillance for the M1A2. He's going to point out the BTI-90 and the T90 at this point. Seeing them all over the map. Obviously been spotted. Making good use of the in-game communications right there. Commander also doing a good job. I have to say, Sakada, he's bringing down the infantry spotted all over the map.
Sure has. Let me bring up the commander map here, and let's see what flags are available. The U.S. has 2, and the MEC has 3. They are holding all of the cards at this point. They're holding all the middle points. The only ones they aren't holding are the city entrance and the TV station. That's where the U.S. are stationed. Flag drain right now, 182 for short bus as MEC, 179 for ES as the U.S. Marine Corps.
Just want to make the quick point, there is actually no flag bleed as of right now. The MEC have to hold 4 of the 5 flags to get the bleed on. That's why it wouldn't be considered a traditional conquest map. Usually once you hold, say, 66% of the flags on any one given map, you're going to get the bleed. BF2 changing it up a little bit, making it a bit more interesting for the community. Changing the flag influences and the bleed around a lot. Obviously the flag influences come from BF Vietnam. If you get more than one person within flag influence, it caps twice as fast. That's a nice little touch that came from Vietnam. The Vietnam though still had the same traditional conquest ticket bleed. BF2 abandoning that and going with a more confrontational ticket bleed that leads to open fighting over, say, 1 or 2 bases when it boils down to it. Wonderdog, over to you.
Well, I'm just watching here at some of the strat. If that's correct, then it's just pretty much a kill fest. Whoever kills more people. And that just means it's spam, spam, spam. It's time to borrow some of the enemy territory style plans. Call in as many airstrikes as you can. Call in as many missile strikes as you can. Get as much enemy armor moving as you can. And don't die. Spread out your forces. Don't get ganked. That's a good strategy right now. 177, 176. ES is taking the lead.
Indeed they have. 176 to 176 right now. This is turning out to be a real stalemate. It's going to take somebody taking maybe the city entrance back up the USMC, or quite possibly the USMC main. Looks like ES have positioned heavy strong forces over at the USMC TV station, which is the main base, and I'm not seeing too much around the city entrance flag.
No,
so maybe a smart move right now for Team Shortbus would be to switch up. Whether they're going to do that, I don't know. They seem to have been beating their heads against the wall at the moment with the bleed situation as it is. USMC, obviously, well, in most opinion, holding the ace of spades, so to speak, having the start with 5 flags. All you have to do is hold on to them. You don't need to take them back. But Shortbus, they've on the 1 versus 1 fights. Let me just give you a quick stat rundown on the scoreboard as it is. Looks like in first place we've got, that would be ES Dirty Harry, my namesake, 17, 1, 8 and 3. Very nicely done there. First place for Team Shortbuzz would be Eric with 12, 2, 5 and 3. 1-to-1 kills as they stand right now. 34 kills in favour of ES, 24 kills in favour of Shortbuzz. So ES win the majority of the 1 versus 1s at this point. Not seeing too much action, like big pushes from the infantry, but I believe that will probably be something that we'll see closer towards the end of the game.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like what the U.S. has been doing is they've been content to hold that city entrance and the TV station, and then just send in airstrikes wherever, if they can. They'll send them in on the construction site, maybe catch a guy roaming around a little too far. MEC, the other thing that they've done, the USMC Corps, that's ES, what they've done is they've tried to push with the air assault over onto the permanent MEC bases and prevent them from calling in airstrikes, from calling in where the people are, anything like that. Now here we go. We got another tank fight right in the middle of that street. TV station to construction site. Harry, take it away.
Looks like Cajun has spotted the T-90. I don't know if the BTI-90 is still in the area. I can hear the T-90. Yeah, the BTI-90 is still I don't see the T-90 though.
Oh, he's pulling back.
So it's an APC fight, yeah. That's a smart move right there by whoever that is in the BTI-90. Let me try and get that would be Dan in the BTI-90. He has taken a lot of hits. He's smoking away, making the wise decision to back off. Just he backs off now. The commander of ES bringing down the artillery strike on the road leading towards the TV station. Very wise idea moving back right there. Cajun, he's going to hold his ground, not pushing too far forward, not being defensive, helping the defence over at the TV station, which is a smart move. Obviously that M1A2 winding through the roads is a...
That artillery kill.
Sorry, go ahead, Wondrock.
You just saw in the replay there that artillery kill that sent the player off of the construction site facing the TV station off the top building, launched him into the air and sent him spiraling to the ground. Very nice shot.
Looks like the BTI-90 is just putting down some suppression now. It looks like I think what he's going to try and do is he's going to try and blind aim and hit the Super Cobra as and when it spawns in or comes back for repairs, which it sounds like he is doing pretty soon. I do hear him coming back my way. Looks like he is heading back towards the TV station. Maybe he can get a few hits on him. I don't think it'll do too much damage unless he can get one of the tall missiles into the side of the Cobra. Still hearing a lot of sniper fire now coming from construction site. Nobody making any big pushes, so to speak. Just content to sit back and play it attritional style. Tickets as they stand right now, 171 to 169 with 25 minutes remaining on the map. Wondrock?
Is that correct? I thought it was a 30-minute time limit. That seems awful long. Seems like we've been at this for more than 5 minutes.
Oh, we certainly have. I believe the map has started with a 40-minute time limit. Whether that's CAL regulation, I'm not sure. I haven't checked up on the time limit rules for CAL BF2 12 versus 12. That's something that maybe they can talk about later. As long as both teams agree to it, though, it's valid. Looks like over at city entrance right now, we've got T-90 pushing forward with 1 infantry supporting. Can't quite get a name on him because I'm on the opposite side. T-90 has decided he's going to buck out of there. He's capped the flag. He's going to move forward. Got a Vodnik just pulling up now behind the T-90. They're heading towards surveillance post. That also been in the control of the MEC, which would be Team Shortbuzz at this point. Tickets as they stand, 167 to 169 in favour of Shortbuzz. Wonderdog?
Yeah, that's right. It looks like city entrance has just fallen to MEC. No, it's under battle again. Yeah, MEC's just captured it up. It's confirmed. We do have a flag cap there for MEC, and that's a good. That is, I believe, a flag bleed. Let's check out the flags again. Nope, that flag at the city entrance once again being challenged. So, and here comes the airstrikes. Oh, look out. Bodies flying everywhere. Oh, that was nicely done. The artillery got called in. And takes people. Let's take a look at that on the replay.
That was a big artillery strike.
Just as we're checking everything, we pull out and boom, boom, boom. Everybody goes down. Shrapnel. It's awful. Cats and dogs living together. It is hideous.
Saduka there from ES, bringing in the artillery support, taking out, that would be McAllister, E-Yank, and one more name, the old console. Actually, just I'm saying that, I'll forget about that. GP30 taking out the USMC Super Cobra, very nicely on the south side with a push for Iron Man of the match. T-90 was in the area, it looked like he was about to pick up a TV-guided hit from the USMC Cobra, and a big grenade kill right there from that would be south side, very nicely done. Looks like USMC now are all over the city entrance. Sorry, MEC, sorry, I should say. T-90 rolling forward, 2 infantry in the area, it looks like they were going to recap the flag. Just moving on over now towards the USMC men. Artillery outgoing, not too much going on. Wonderdog, over to you.
Yeah, checking that city entrance once again. It looks like the MEC have completely got that locked down, so let's head over quickly to the construction site. There's some more nasty airstrikes coming in. Not really taking anybody down, though. It's just a matter of holding on to that construction site. And once again, checking the flag very quickly. And yes, indeed, the U.S. are down to the TV station as their only spawn. So let's head over there and see the carnage in action. Harry, what's going on?
We got hostile armor!
Yeah, just looking at the USMC spawn now. Looks like we got multiple infantry heading out. Guys heading out one by one though, which isn't really a good idea. Tickets as they stand 166 to 158. Looks like Sharples lost a few tickets attacking the city entrance flag. But then again, they did take down the USMC Super Cobra. That looks like that is now back up in the air. Let me try and find out where he is. Looks like he's coming down towards surveillance post, taking stinger fire right now. He's putting in TV guided missile and anti-personnel kills. Dirty Harry though, a nice TV guided missile kill on the stinger site. Very nicely done. He's probably going to bug out back towards the USMC TV station, pick up some repairs.
Yeah, and dodging missiles on the way back. Yeah, he's got to be careful, and indeed he is. He's going to hide behind a couple of buildings right beside the TV station, just off of the, looks like the surveillance post hotel area. And they're picking up on that bridge. TV station hill defense, tanks bugging out. Cajun was on that hill ridge, and he's going to bug out. And to the other side of that helicopter, it's going to come back, launch a couple of flares, throw in some missiles. Big Tex with the nice artillery kill, taking out Sways and Lurker very quickly. He's going to retreat. It's just a lot of hit and runs with that chopper, which is very, very nice. Let's head very quickly towards the construction site as there is a tank battle going on. Radar coming in, trying to take out one of those enemy tanks of Short Bus. And a shot just narrowly missing. Throws some flares, now getting some shots on him. No smoke coming out of his chopper though. He gets smoked right out of the air. Beautiful job there. Oh my, what a shot. Let's hand it over to Harry for the analysis of that.
Yeah, just looking at the Super Cobra, he managed to get out of the area. Don't know if he actually fell after that, but the T-90, he did a lot of damage to that T-90. The T-90 pulling back, he's going to get near the supply crate from his commander. Very nice drop right there. Choking the road from construction to the USMC, from construction to the USMC main, which was the TV station. Looks like Big Tex now bringing down that artillery. Whilst they got him pinned at just the one base, that is a wise decision. Bring it down where the infantry stands. Looks like he managed to drop Virtue though, the artillery strike. Not too much coming on from ES right now. Looks like the M1A2 is still sat way back defending. Looks like the Super Cobra is in the area. Radar now in Dirty Harry is gonna heading out. They're going towards Hotel, but no, actually they make a sharp detour. They're gonna head over towards Beach House. Maybe go for the artillery, I believe. It's doing quite some damage at this point. Big Tex, big TK right there on E-Yank. Unlucky. One dog.
Alright, I'm just over here now at the hotel, and it is very much secure. No one really making a move for it, and I think that the players even get a lock up their Shadow Guy. Shadow Guy, who's holding that flag, is bored. He hasn't done... check his stats real quick. Shadow Guy, taking a look now. Yep, he's hasn't had a kill. He's died once, and I think he's fired 3 shots out of his bullets, out of his clip. He hasn't had to reload yet. So Shadow Guy pretty bored over at the hotel. It looks like all the action's everywhere else but the hotel. All sorts of artillery now coming in towards the construction site. We've got a man running across the girders. We'll see if that does anything. Just jumping down. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get sniped here. And here it comes. Shots coming in. It's just off of the TV station, just down in the parking lot. As more airstrikes come in. Explosions everywhere, but nobody in sight. So that's a nice play there. Just enough to maybe cover some true movement. Harry.
Had a nice duel about 10 seconds ago between the T-90 of, that would have been Big Tex, and the M1A2 of Cajun, of the ES. Big Tex getting the better of the duel, but lost these BTI-90 support, and then lost his tank to, I believe it was Red Rum. I don't know if it was a C4 kill or an anti-tank shot, but he was inside the office building. Managed to injure the tank to the point where it was smoking. Big Tex hesitated in bailing, bailed out, exploded right next to him, put lovely shards of T-90 all into his body. Excellent kill right there for, it would have been Red Rum who picked up the kill. Taking out that T-90 is putting pressure on the USMC main. Just looking now from the rear, it looks like city entrance is clean. Surveillance post not seeing too much action. Construction, we've got ES all over it. Looks like we got Anubis heading his way up the stairs.
Yes, sir. I got a
also had the air support of Radar. He brought the AHZ-1 in. Anubis getting closer and closer to flag influence. I don't know if he's caught in a firefight. Let me just zoom down. Looks like we've also got MEC in the area, so we're going to see a firefight between Anubis and whoever the Sharples member is. Anubis now putting down some, I believe that would be an M4. What he's got? No, actually an M16. Putting down some M16 fire. Heading up the stairs right now. He's been, big AK-101 kill there from McAllister on Anubis. All in the head. Half a burst. Beautiful. We've still got T-90 M1A2 duel going on. Sorry, BTI-90 M1A2 duel going on right now on the road between construction and USMC main. Cajun dropping the BTI-90 of, that would have been Radar and Dam. He also had a passenger.
Yeah, we're watching here on that same fight. Anubis was flanked in a 3-on-1, and he was getting nowhere near that flag. He made a nice little push, but he is back up. He's got some support, and as Cajun alongside that tank as oBUSo now on that first level of the construction site. He's going up to the second now. Let's head up and see if we can't spot him very quickly. He's got enemies with him. A tank shock shell comes in the window, does not take him. There is a sniper along with another defender from Short Bus. Unable to check the names as I am technically on the USMC side. And don't see if oBUSo has been able to penetrate that defense. No, indeed. They've got enough people at the construction site that it's just been unable to do it. But Cajun playing very aggressive. Your score 151 USMC to 141 for Short Bus, which is
looks like
that's a.
Sorry to interrupt there, Wonderdog. Looks like Cajun could have more on his hands than he's prepared to fight at the moment. Looks like T90 has flanked his right position. Been watching Big Tex make a push around. Oh, Cajun spots him. He pulls back. He's going to reverse back now into the safety of the USMC compound. He's got the C4 down on the entrance. It looks like the T90, even though he did make the nice flanking move to the right, was spotted at the last second. Cajun doing the right thing, pulling back. He'd already taken some Eric's hits. Looks like the T90's calling the supply crate. He's just going to sit back. He's going to avoid the straw fire. Wait for the M1A2 to come out, maybe try and ambush. Cajun, oh, another big Eric shot right there from the construction. He's going to have to seriously think about maybe capping construction, putting a lot of Eric's fire down. Another second shot coming in, just misses narrowly, very close right there. Obviously being wire guided, if you hold the left mouse button down, you can guide it in. Second shot hits him, he's going to have to pull back and repair right now. He bails out, going to pull his wrench out. This will be the point where Big Tex, in the T90, he's going to know where he is. He brings down the artillery. I was going to say maybe he was going to roll around the corner, but since he knows where he is, because he's got the UAV scan going, looks like he's just going to bring the artillery down. Didn't damage him enough to destroy him, but he made him move. Maybe the Erics can be brought down. Oh, just to say that, he brings down the supply drop. Looks like that's going to help out with the repair. Wonderdog, obviously.
Yeah, very nice duel there. They put Cajun on the defensive, but it really worked well. Now Big Tex is going to do the same. He's going to call down two artillery. No, it's not going to get blown up by the artillery strike of the enemy. He called down a box of supplies, and it didn't do anything. It blew up mid-air on the way down. Nice play there. USMC taking it down with an airstrike right on top of the construction site, trying to take down some of the enemy. There are a couple killed there. Looks like it was Sadukar from Shadow Guys. Sorry, let me try that again. Shadow Guy took out, again, let's flip that one more round. Sadakar took down Shadow Guy, and Harry, save me from myself, please.
Looks like we got Radar and Dirty Harry now in the USMC Supermarine chopper. They're putting down some TV-guided missiles against this BTI-90 now. Hits for the first one, didn't manage to take him out, wasn't a clean hit. Looks like the USMC, the Super Cobra is going to pull back, taking tracer fire now from the BTI-90. Couple of hits right there. Looks like we got another TV-guided missile off, miles away from his target. Dirty Harry though, unfortunate to not get the kill. Looks like they're going to barrel roll, get out the area, maybe go try and pick up some repairs somewhere. Actually, it looks like they're going to swing around for another pass by the looks of it.
All right, let's
just watching this now. I hope we've got some TVSN.
You betcha.
Looks like we got Radar now. Second TV guided missile shot coming in now. On T90, spotted T90 of Big Tex right there. Taking tracer fire now from the machine gun fire. A 50 cal that's mounted on top of the T90, devastating against the attack helicopters. Getting down nice and low now using the natural cover of the hillside. Going to come back up for the third TV guided shot, see if they can take out this T90 right here. Big Tex, I believe he's wised up to it. He's decided he's going to buck out the area. USMC Super Chopper now. It's over the top of Supermarine Cobra looking for them. I don't think he's going to pick up the kill though. Looks like Tex has managed to hide himself. He's put himself down the side of a building by the looks of it. Wonderdog, back over to you.
Yeah, that was a nice little duel there, and that's indeed what Radar's doing. He's hanging down, he's trying to look for Big Tex, seeing if he can spot him, and I've got kind of a lock on Radar's point of view, so to speak, just seeing if he's hanging out, and it's not going to happen. So he's going to bug out. He's going to use the cover of the hills behind the TV station, probably switch to the other side of the island, see if they can put the plane back on. 147 to 132 right now for USMC in the flags. 13 minutes, 27 seconds left to go. It's really been close, but the USMC, Harry, has been able to chip away slowly at that flag now, and they haven't really had to hold a ton of them. Again, this is where we get to see some just hold and try and get the other team in kills as much as possible. It looks like the USMC is getting away with it.
Indeed they are. It looks like, actually I have to make a quick correction to what I said before. Obviously only casting this map 3 times, don't know everything about the way that the map works. I did say that you needed 4 of the 5 to get a ticket bleed. It doesn't look that way. ES haven't been bleeding, and the MEC hold 4 of the 5 bases. So maybe part of the ES strat was to fall back to the the TV station, hold that at all causes, and forget about all the, well, not forget about all the other flags, hold them if they can, but not plough too many resources in. Obviously seeing the Super Cobra being used on base defense right now. He's coming in, doesn't pick up a kill, spots the infantry, tries to take him out, unlucky there. T90 rolling forward, looks like he's not spotted Cajun, he's rolled straight past him, he takes one shell straight into the rear. Machine gun fire now coming down, there's infantry there too. Can Cajun take out this T90 before he makes the ramp? Looks like he is going to make the ramp before Cajun can spot him. AH-1Z in the area now, Dirty Harry and radar overhead. Looks like they're going to try and use the TV guide to take him out. He has taken a lot of damage right now. We've got Lurker on the hills, he's taking T90 fire, he's not been taken out. How that happened, I don't know. It looks like, actually Cajun managed to roll back up the hill, picks up the kill on the T90 before he can take out the ES infantry. Very nicely done there by Cajun. Nice bit of base defense. Looks like we've also got a special forces in the area from the MEC. He gets dropped by, that would be Sean P. No, sorry, Sways for the M4. Very nice kill there on, that would be Collector. Wonderdog?
Yeah, that was
I'll come to you, pal.
That was a nice play. They just rolled over the landmines or those packs and sent him basically a decoy in one of the vehicles, and then that T90, as you said, just rolled up the hill. It was lucky that Cajun came back with the chopper and was able to put the hurt on him as he tried to roll up towards the TV station. It was a nice push. They essentially said, hey, we're going to sacrifice one vehicle, get rid of that, and then we're going to send in the main troops. If they might have had one more vehicle, they might have made that interesting, but no such luck. USMC continues to hold the TV station.
Indeed they do. Doesn't look like we've actually seen a big NEC push for the TV station. Tickets as they stand right now, 139 to 118 in ES's favour. They probably are going to have to push the USMC off the map if they want to pick up the MEC win. Obviously USMC, according to most people, having the big advantage, starting with all the flags and having the Super Cobra, which many deem is superior to the Mi-28, just due to its mobility and its yaw speed, so to speak. Looks like that is, speaking of the Super Cobra, that's swinging around Clubhouse now, heading down towards the outskirts base. Looks like he's going to try and take out the artillery. Yep, Dirty Harry now putting down some cannon fire. Heading back towards, I think they're trying to pick up the T90, they just realised that it's not in the area. They're going to go and look for it right now. It will be somewhere around there because it was killed about a minute ago, so it can't have made that much distance.
Got a lock on radar here.
It's like over a construction site.
And he's...
Sorry to interrupt, bud.
Yeah, he's just around the construction site now, launching in some missiles and trying to take down something in the road. Oh, he's getting hit bad. He's got to get out of there. He's bugging out as fast as he can. He just flying down.
Oh, that's a friendly tank, though.
Away. Yep. Nasty
that's a friendly T90, bud. That would be Virtue. He managed to steal a T90. Don't know how he did that. Maybe he made a push for the outskirts base and stole it. Cajun and Virtue now sitting back together, mutually supporting each other in the armour. I'm spotting something that ES have just spotted. I saw a Vodnik making its way around back. The Supermarine helicopter of radar. They're picking up the. Actually, that would be Dirty Harry with the cannon kill on the infantry. He's obviously the gunner in the Super Cobra. Getting out of the area now. Looks like they're going to go and cause some more bother over at Beach House by the looks of it. I'll leave them to that. I'll just call what's happening over at the USMC base. Not too much right now. Looks like Swayze has spotted an infantry moving up the hill from construction. He then falls. That would be Big Tex. Nice AK-74 kill there from Big Tex. Realising that his T90 isn't there, he switched up to Special Forces as opposed to repair. Looks like Virtue and the M1A2 of Cajun just going to stick together with a Humvee in the middle of them. That would be, let's get a name on the Humvee. That would be Silverdale. They're going to sit back and just hold off the MEC rushes as and when they come. Wonderdog, over to you, pal.
It's an interesting strategy here that has really stymied the MEC assault. They've been unable to get any of the flags in close at the U.S. main base. Like I said, they had that little push that we were able to capture on TBSN, but otherwise they have not made a real strong push. And your score right now, 135 to 105, gets you some scores. If I hit the actual right key rather than the flag captures, we got Anubis now taking over the lead score from Dirty Harry. 18 kills and 17 deaths, although Dirty Harry has a better ratio, 17 and 7. Collector for Short Bus, 15 and 11 versus Eric, 13 and 4. Total scores right now, 110 kills to 80 deaths, and Short Bus, 71 kills to 107 deaths. There's the story right there.
Yeah, it has been turned into an attritional battle. Also, with the stealing of the T90 by Virtue, he's just sticking around the. You got the M1A2 down on the bottom level because that's expendable, obviously. But he's brought the T90 closer to the base. He just managed to put down a three-man rush with the machine gun from the T90. Obviously, had infantry support that slowed the three-man MEC rush up, but taking out the three-man rush nonetheless. Big coup right there. I know Dusty really does like to see stealing of the opposing team's equipment. Just to say that now, it looks like Big Tex has scouted the position of Virtue. He's bringing down the artillery support, but Virtue was just rolling backwards, managed to get out of the area. Looks like the M1A2 of that would be Cajun spotted something. He just put a shell into the office building. See if we got anybody inside.
We did.
Looks like we did have somebody inside. He got dropped.
Yeah, we did. We don't have any more.
That would have been... Let me try and pick up a name. That would have been E-Yank who was in the building. Red Rum dropping in with the M4. Artillery now coming down from Big Tex. Actually, no, that wouldn't be from Big Tex. That would be ES, just on the outside of the USMC base. And it's almost on the road between construction. Just pretty much located on the hills, actually. Must have spotted something there. Whoever was bugged out, he got out of the area real quick. Virtue quite content to sit there and just defend the hill. Picking up another kill. That would be on Shadow Guy. He was trying to move around to the left side of the TV station, looking at it from the perspective of USMC. Sway's holding the hilltop, doing an excellent job there. He's got his M4 out, he's looking down his scope, got his eye in sight, all over it. Looking down towards construction now. Not seeing too much coming from there. Looks like we've got ES on the flag. We've got Sean P, he's just got into flag cap influence. Also got, actually no, that would be Sean P, he's the squad leader. Who would it be? It would be Anubis who's in flag cap. Looks like the team short bus have taken their eye off the ball over at construction whilst they were trying to make a push for the USMC TV station. Sean, obviously squad leader, I believe Anubis, if he gets killed, is going to use him to spawn back in. Looks like the flag is now neutral, being capped by the USMC. This is going to be something that the MEC are going to have to work on in the second round, maybe holding bases a little better. I've seen ES just push out little two-man rushes, picking up flag caps. Not too many of them, but looking at the MEC defence as it is right now, it's kind of all over the place. Nobody really covering any flags at this point, just making pushes to the USMC main. Wonderbox, back to you.
Yeah, I'm watching here on the offense now as some MEC players try to come up the stairs and Sean P takes him down. That was E-Yank coming up the building. Here comes another player up to the second stairs. It's a smart move. It's a 1-1 split. We got Anubis doing the flag capping and Sean P covering him from the other part of the construction site, the non-flag building. And now Sean P just laying it down on Big Tex, emptying an entire clip, full auto, as much as he can on Big Tex and takes him down. You can see the carcass there. There's the battle. We'll watch that on the instant replay. The gunfire just flashing through the buildings, and there you have it. Down he goes. Back to the live action with Harry.
Yeah, just watching Sean P now, the N249. He's using that sort of full effect. Excellent suppression. I was watching him as he just laid down some suppression there. Made the MEC players pretty much scatter for their lives. Looks like we've got a big rush now coming in on construction from surveillance post. 3-man MEC rush. Sean has picked up on this. Cajun's in the area, and we've also got Anubis, so we could see some real good action over at the construction site. Artillery now coming in. That would be ES Sakada bringing down the artillery on south side, taking him out. Excellent use of the commander's tools right there. Looks like they're pushing up the backside now. They have managed to get up the stairwell to the back. Going to jump across to the building, getting flag influence now. There are 3 short bus members actually in the area. They're picking up the flag cap, doing it real fast as well. Obviously, the flag cap time is multiplied by 3 as and when you get 3 guys on. So it's a third of the time that it would normally be. Secured the flag now. Still don't have the bleed. Tickets as they stand: 124 in favour of ES, 78 in favour of short bus. You're looking at quite a big ticket differential though. You're looking at off the top of my head, 46 tickets. That's a nice opening ticket differential. If it does go to 3, obviously ES probably going to be in the driver's seat for side choice, which I believe they'd take USMC since they've done such a good job of holding the main base, just sitting back and defending, being patient.
Yeah, they did.
Over to you.
They've done a very nice job. That was a beautiful exchange in at the construction site, and now it looks like there's going to be a counter push towards the USFC main, the TV station, and now there's some anti-tank weapons being held. Oh, nice job there. It looks like Slizadel is in a duo with the anti-tank squad. He's inside the TV station checkpoint. Oh, he comes in and then gets shot from behind. Swinging around the back with that. He gets mowed down. It doesn't matter what he had. Red Rum gets the kill on the short bus there. He comes around the corner. And now all sorts of airstrikes where all the tanks and armor were hanging out. They're going to retreat a little bit, move out of the way, push up a little bit, go towards the gate entrance of the TV station. Back-to-back tank action. Look at that. Bust through here, baby. You haven't seen this much since Madonna's Iron Cup size. That's a lot of armor right there. And let's sort over to Harry.
Just looking at the Super Cobra now, he's picking up on, I believe he just spotted you with the BTI 90 T90. Let me go and have a check out. Actually, he might have spotted some infantry. Yeah, it was just infantry, loose infantry that was milling around. Putting down some cannon fire now all over the construction site. Not picking up too many kills, but doing a good job of making the guys run. Looks like we've got the artillery now coming in. Anubis is in the area. He's going to run for cover. Stay on the... I'd say just to say that he pushes his way up to the top. He's going to use the girders now to cross the building. Oh, no, so that he lies down. He is going to use the girders. No, he's not. He keeps teasing that he's going to run the... there he goes. He's going to make the run across the girders now. Try and get him flag cap. Just seeing one MEC member in the base itself. He just bailed off the top and pulled his chute. Looks like he's going to be making a run for the USMC TV station. Going to leave his base unguarded yet again. Anubis on a one-man cap mission now. Bit of Rambo action here from Anubis. Not seeing anybody to kill. Just doing the easy thing, keeping low, going to cap the flag halfway down now. Looks like he's neutral in about the next 5 seconds. Here we go. There's the neutral. USMC flag is being raised, just Anubis in the area. Team Sharp will definitely have to work on that in the second round. Wonderdog?
Yeah, but as Short Bus is already pushing up on the TV station, they're coming up over the ridge, all sorts of armor. They've got 3 artillery in there, and they're trying to take down radar from respawning in that chopper. It's already smoking. It's even taking off. No, it's just kicking up some dust. It looks to be clear, just kicking up some dust towards the TV station. Sardaukar. Change your name, buddy. I can't say your name right. We're going to call him Steve. Steve on top of the TV station with a sniper rifle, pretty much single-handedly owning up that little rush as the rest of the team respawns there. So that's why you didn't see that last little play by Anubis TVSN there. But he is able to capture the center point, and it looks like it's switching back already. Already a 2-man push coming in, taking out the 1-man for freedom push by Braveheart Anubis. Oh! My goodness, let's watch the replay on that. Here I am, we're capturing the flag. Here I am, we're capturing the flag. Here I am, we're capturing the flag. We're not going to go too far. Oh, no, it's going to be ours. It's ours. It's ours. Boom. Oh, well. Not going to capture the flag anymore. Back to Harry.
Sean P making excellent use of that stolen Mi-28. I was just thinking, I've not seen the MEC's attack helicopter at all. It looks like when they stole it at the start, they probably took it somewhere to put it, keep it nice and safe. Making good use of it. They're picking up 2 kills. I believe that was a TV guided kill. I think he took out the BTI 90.
50 seconds.
Heading down the road now. Construction site, still great. Not seeing too many ES members in the area. Just Sways and Anubis, who would be in flag cap radius in the next 10 seconds. Looks like the MEC have capped it back. That can't get a name on it because I'm on the opposing side, but a nice flag cap right there. 2 guys in the area. Anubis now, he's going to put down some M16 fire. He's obviously spotted somebody. Oh, actually stole an AK-101. He must have killed somebody on the way there. He took out E-Yank, but in turn, McAllister with the AK-74 taking out Anubis. So it looks like the flag is secure for the MEC right now. Heading back over to the USMC TV station. Not too much action going on around there right now. Looks like if Super Cobra's come back, he's going to pick up some quick repairs. The commander has spotted something. He's trying to pick them off. That would be Sarduka, or Steve, as he's now being known.
Sarduka Steve.
Just looking at the city entrance, nothing really going on there right now. Time limit has run out. Tickets as they stand, 112 to 44 in favour of ES. Good game, ES, first round though.
Great looking match. We saw sort of boring in the middle there, but exciting at the beginning, exciting at the end. Kind of like the Fantastic Four movie.
I've heard that was more like the Adequate Four. I think it was a bit better than that.
That's
anyway,
very true.
On that note, I think I'm just going to ask if we're going to have a quick 5-minute break. We probably will after a 40-minute marathon that was. Quick break, yeah, apparently. So we'll do a 5-minute break, play the overview for you guys who've just tuned in. And I believe me and Wonderdog have something actually, Dusty's been trying to message you, so maybe you should reply to Dusty. On that note, anyway, you've listened to Team Sportscast Network.
For you. So hold on a second, Dusty, give us all the legal stuff that we have to give.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to give a quick shout to commercial, of course. That would be to Bo Jangles. He's been listening in. He's been a long-term listener for TSN. So, Bo, hats off to you, bud. Glad to hear from you just before the cast. Also, you've been 12 versus 12 match of the week, Monday match of the week, of course. Team Sportscast Network. You can also head on over to the Game Surge IRC network. Hit us up at TSN. Get a shout out for yourself, or maybe make a suggestion to how we're doing, or what you'd like to see, what you don't want to see, all those sort of things. Head over www.tsncentral.com.
All right, thanks so much. Appreciate that. And we'll be right back with the second half. Dusty Dave providing the audio, of course, now. And TVSN brought to you by our great sponsors, AOWC, Typefrag, NVIDIA, and, of course, the great Insomnia 365.
Hello, welcome to League Game On's 420 Hackers Vault, where we unlock the power of little fluffy clouds and put you in the game. How might I just connect you?
I'd like a dedicated game server where I can choose my own games, and, I can have it private or public, and as many players as I want.
With the other server hosting companies out there, you play one game and you pay for all the rest. At Insomnia 365, you pay for one server and you have all the games you need. Oh yeah! With Insomnia 365's Cortex, you have the ultimate game server control panel, allowing you to run more than one game server. You can manage your server's full setup, public, private, and as many player slots as you want.
The other game server companies run one server and you pay for all the rest. Or Insomnia 365, pay for one server, get all the most popular multiplayer games. Oh yeah! www.insomnia365.com.
All right, don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back. Just going to adjust that encoder video, so hang tight.
Listening to TsN. More shoutcasts than a barrel of monkeys.
Who the fuck is writing these?
Ooh, a little friendly fire action there. Some man jumping off somewhere, killing himself. Oh man, I wish I could have found that. Give me an LOL.
What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. I'm enjoying this. And hello, listening audience. I love that term.
We are the Team Sportscast Network.
All right, and we're back. Dusty and, of course, Dirty Harry with us. And settings should be adjusted a little bit better now. They shouldn't be making your eyes hurt as you look. You shouldn't have to be wearing sunglasses to watch TVSN. For you here, very, very exciting close half. Why don't you walk us through kind of a replay of that?
Yeah. Obviously, from the opening, you had a bit of issues with the choppers. They took over a Super Cobra squad straight to the beach house. This being ES, of course, they took USMC first, and dropping 3 or 4 guys down, taking out that artillery, taking out the scans, taking out the UAV trailers and such. Also, they managed to steal the Mi-28. I believe that was Sean. So he gets an honourable mention, definitely. Maybe even Iron Man of the match when it comes to selecting that. I'll see what he does in the second and possibly third rounds. I think the crux of the strategy was maybe to sit back and just let the USMC TV station base be the one base that they really put any stock in. Starting with all 5 bases, that I can see how if the bleed only starts when you push completely off the map, as it does in Operation Clean Sweep, I think that's the way it is done. Why you might just want to defend one base heavy. They had like 8 guys there pretty much constantly. Just didn't really rotate too many guys out. They used Cajun in the M1A2 to choke the road from construction to the TV station, which in my opinion was a very smart move. And also stealing a T90. Let me try and think who that was now. That would have been Virtue. He managed to bag Big Tex's T90. Huge coup right there. He pulled that forward, put down a lot of suppression, killed a lot of 3 and 4 man infantry rushes coming up from the construction site. Not much chance of them, the 3-4 man infantry squads taking out a T90, especially when you got an M1A2 parked next to it. That was pretty much round 1 anyway. Looks like we are on a 5-minute break by the looks of it. People have been trying to contact me. I've got to do a couple of quick shout-outs, obviously. ES Dirty Harry wants a shout-out to 19. And there was also a shout-out from... Let me just open up the console. Forget about it. Too much TKing going on. I'm not going to be able to get to that shout-out. You're going to have to hit me up through IRC on the Game Surge Network. Pound TSN, obviously.
It looks like Bojangles wants me to give a shout-out from actually telling me how to pronounce Steve's name. And it's Sadukar, apparently. Sardukar. So, but I like Steve. Steve. Simpler, right? Steve.
Yeah, Steve works. He's been christened Steve now by TSN. He's going to have to change his in-game name and everything. He's going to have to start his rank stat horage all over again. It'd be ES Steve. Still waiting on a restart right now.
All right.
Just seen a couple of good TKs coming in.
We'll see if we can't get some in-game, in-squad adjustments here. We'll make this work as we go, but I believe the Gamma should be a lot better than it was, that's for sure. So let's do the old suicide thing and switch teams.
No doubt I'll have 15 people... I'll have like 15 people message me.
Well, that's what I want, and that is TSN Dirty Harry. That's the person you want to but it should look a lot better.
X-Fire, MSN, IRC preferably. Pound TSN on the Game Surge network if you need to get in touch with me mid-cast.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about the instant replay. I've been trying to balance everything between two different computers going in for the instant replay source, and both of the outputs, of course, have different brightness. So to get them leveled and then to get the encoder leveled, I accidentally set the encoder level's brightness far too high, and that was the problem. So at least it was an easy fix. Just had to disconnect, change that setting. You can't do it on the fly with the encoder, so I had to switch that down. That's a lot of technical stuff. We're back. We're live. We're here. We're glad you're here. How are you doing? Great to see you.
Indeed. To all those in listener land, you are listening to the Cal 12 versus 12 match of the week. ES versus Team Shawbuzz. ES taking the win 112-44 in the first round. Went all the way to the 40-minute Cal time limit, so you might be seeing a second round of attritional warfare, so to speak. From what we gathered, I did believe that you needed 4 points on the map to get the bleed, but apparently I was proven wrong. You need all the points on the MEC side to get the bleed. So you might see Shawbuzz do exactly what ES did and just fall back to the TV station, defend that heavily. Cost a lot of tickets trying to take that TV station. Shawbuzz in the end really did sit back and just tried to, it was an exercise in damage limitation, just trying to pick up the loose kills, trying to catch any ES members who were straying forward. Probably a good idea to do, but it would be nice to see somebody push completely off the map in the second round. I wouldn't mind seeing this go to 3. It's been a good match so far.
Oh, absolutely. These guys have really been playing each other, and by the way, we've been joking around about this. We're trying to get away from playing copyrighted stuff here at TSN. And, of course, my wife has this really nice kick and keyboard, and it's got a whole bunch of pre-programmed sounds in it. So that's what I've been running for a lot of the background tunes for this. And it turns out that Dirty Harry does this great impression, and we have to do that now.
Good evening, this is the TSN Euro German Techno Hour. You're tuned into Dirty Harry and Wunderdog. We're going to be bringing you the finest in German and Euro Techno for your enjoyment. Stay tuned, guys.
I'm not sure what that was, but I think it was the Sprockets.
Joey still does a better one.
You remember the Sprockets from Saturday Night Live? I think that's what that was.
Unfortunately, living in the UK, I don't get much Saturday Night Live. I have seen the Cowbell sketch though, and that personally is one of my favourite comedy sketches. TSN needs more Cowbell, in my opinion.
I've got a fever.
I'm going to make sure that we get just enough, the right amount of Cowbellage every cast. It's Cowbell. I don't know if I'm just getting some in-game connection problems. What I'm trying to figure out is if it lags out my ventrilo as well, which I hope it doesn't. Did I actually cut out when I said something about the cowbell?
Yep, it does.
Or did my ventrilo keep going? Oh, so it cuts out. Nice. Gotta love EA.
I talk over you all the time, but that's okay.
Gotta love EA, honestly. They better fix that in the next patch.
When you alt-tab, it just goes
nuts. Scoot out now.
Absolutely nuts.
Check out the shout-outs. I've got one from Lord Chappie. He says he wants my babies, apparently. And he also pointed out that it's bright. Just ask him what he makes of the gamma as it is right now. Give me 2 seconds. Do you want to hold the cast for a second whilst I just try and get some feedback?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think the teams are ready, so I'm going to tell them that we're ready, if I can.
Okay, I shall jump back in then. If we don't want to hold things up, so let's get them started.
Alright, we are. It looks like.
I don't know if you can read my ready or not, but looks like we are going to get a restart sometime soon.
My almanac says, I'm going to translate for it, that's a great German Euro techno accent. Otherwise called Dan Euro.
Indeed it is. Yeah, I'm part of Europe, but I'm not part of Europe.
Way to claim plausible deniability. What are you, Swiss?
Well, I've claimed neutrality in all matters regarding European countries. Let's just say that.
All right, we're underway here. Why don't you take us in?
Anyway, with the opening move, yeah, just watching the Super Cobra's blade spin up now. That would be Team Shawbuzz, who are now the USMC side, heading over to the outskirts base. We've got Cajun moving out in the T90. He's taking fire already from the straw. That would be... try and get a name on him. Nope, he's moving around way too much. Just got killed now. That would be Rivas. Managed to get a second shot on Cajun. Cajun taking a lot of damage, smoking already. Don't know if he's a repairer. In fact, I don't think he is because I don't see the wrench icon over his tank. Taking another straw shot. Looks like, oh, actually those would be stinger shot. shots, they came in two quick successions. That would be a stinger indeed. Just right on cue though, connection problems, beautiful. Hope that gets resolved in the next patch. It really does need resolving in my opinion.
Well, I'm glad it's you and not me. That's the important thing. TVSN seems to... I get a couple of hiccups, so I think it might be the server as well. But the fact that you're also lagging at event tells me that it's a bigger issue than that. It might be a couple of server processes that are stealing of a couple of cycles here that are making everything hiccup. But that's okay. The game runs pretty smoothly otherwise. Sounds like a chopper overhead. No, that's airstrikes coming in on the construction site. Hasn't switched possession yet from the USMC. It's still in possession, but they haven't gone anywhere for that. And there's that chopper now. It looks like Radar's in the USMC chopper, I believe. No, sorry, he's in the MEC chopper. Dodges a missile from the TV station. He's already putting a hurt all over the TV station. It looks like they've got control of it. Tigo now taking off in the super chopper, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. He's right over all of them.
Sorry to interrupt there, bud. Yes, all over. We got 2 squads in the area, and around about 8 or 9 guys. Let's give you a name rundown. We got Virtue, Anubis, Slizzardell, Red Rum. We got Lurker, Sean P, and Sways all in the area, making this flag cap real quick. USMC main has fallen to the MEC forces of ES. Very nicely done right there. Looks like we got a squad of Virtue, Anubis, and that would be Sarada in the BTI 90 moving forward now.
This is
artillery coming down on the construction site. That would be ES artillery. This could be a quick map, especially with the loss of the Super Cobra. That's a key piece of equipment that Team Sharples would have really need to keep hold of. Looks like the Super Cobra is coming back now towards the USMC. Well, what was the USMT TV station? It's now the MEC TV station. He's not going to be able to pick up repairs reliably at that position anymore. So once he goes down, that's probably going to be his last ride in any helicopter this round.
Yeah.
Wonderdog, over to you, pal.
Yeah, you're probably right. That was a beautiful push by the ES squad, and why they let the TV station fall so quickly is beyond me. As you said, it's one of those stations. That's the station you can't lose, and they lost it on the pretty much the second opening move. The first move being getting over there, and that is no good at all. Radar now in a bit of a duel. They're using the radar station as cover from the opposing helicopter. I can't see him. I don't have a lock on him, but I do have a lock on Radar as he circles around the building, it looks like. And he's chasing him down. He's probably got Dirty Harry with him as his gunner, so let's see. He's kind of on the move looking around, and yes, he spotted him. Here comes a couple of missile shots, long range. Don't see if he's going to get him, though. We're not going to move in nice and slow. Watching, he gets hit once. He's in trouble, so he's got to be careful here. Radar and Dirty Harry trying to get down. And Dirty Harry and Radar are down. Nice play by the Super Chopper. That was beautiful. Dodge 2 or 3 missiles and just takes him out. Let's watch the replay on TVSN here. He's going to come in. You can see him coming in just off the screen, and then pow! Down he goes. A nice shot there, and that's all she wrote.
Indeed. The Super Cobra taking down the Mi-28 of Radar. A beautiful kill. Just watching the construction side, we had a little MEC push coming in. That would have been, let me just check, look for the GP30 kills. I think it was Anubis with the GP30. Indeed it was. Anubis, he pushed up to the top. Picked up 2 kills with a GP30 in 1 shot. Managed to kill himself though, so that rush came to nothing really in the end. Don't know if I lagged out again.
You had a little bit of a...
Here's a quick question. Did they actually carry on talking then, or did okay.
No, I don't. I let you...
Construction site now.
Wind down a little bit. Sometimes I jump in, but normally I don't.
Construction site now under absolutely no pressure. USMC controlling it. Tickets as they stand, 189 in favour of ES, 181 in favour of Team Sharples. ES though with the 8-ticket lead. Looks like we got sorry, not the Super Cobra, the Mi-28 Havoc of Radar. He's going to come back for repairs now to the TV station. Going to hover nice and at a nice safe distance behind the flag. Obviously got Dirty Harry's. He's going to see the gun seat moving around. Doing not too much damage this round. Not as much damage as he did in the old Super Cobra, but regardless, the Mi-28, in most opinion, is a better anti-infantry platform, but not as great with the old armour. Just hearing the artillery coming down now. Sakada bringing down 2 artillery kills. Big Tex and McAllister, very nicely done right there, using his radar to full effect. He's also got the UAV scan going, pointing out infantry all over the map, doing an excellent job as the commander right there. Obviously that's one of the things that usually does get overlooked. A good commander can make all the difference. Just looking at city entrance now, it looks like the MEC, that would be Anubis. He's making a push for it. He's got the flag halfway down. He's now in a firefight where, let me try and just check under the arch, see who that is. He dropped him. That would have been Rivas. Taking fire now from his right side. Looks like, his second kill there from Anubis taken out. That would be Radar. Very nicely done. Oh, here we have now That would be, can't get a name on him, but he's got a shotgun, he's putting down some fire against Anubis. Can Anubis pick up the hat trick? Looks like he is going to do. Oh, he just stops to reload. Under pulls his pistol out, very nice. Oh, that's dropped by the, that would be an M24 by Rebus. Rebus obviously spawning back in the area, picking up the sniper kill.
There's the replay right there. You can see them bunny hopping around like crazy, trying to kill each other, which is exactly what you see in real war movies. Just guys jumping around like rabbits. Back to you.
Of course, you got to have the bunny up, and it is BF after all. Looks like over at the TV station we've got Lurker. He's in the T90. He's managed to pull that all the way forward to the TV station, get it past all the other bases. We've also got Andy in the BTI-90. He's managed to overcome the supply problems. Obviously, when you've got to go all the way across the map to get your armor to the point that you want to defend, you've got to go through all that enemy territory to get there. Doing a good job of making it all the way to the USMC, well, what was the USMC's TV station. Got Sean and Redrum there making a push down the left flank towards construction site. Actually, Sean, he's going to make a detour. It looks like he's going to head back towards the armour. Maybe jump in the BTI-90, head out from the Redrum, still pushing now towards the left. Looks like we got one MEC soldier in front of his path. He's not spotted him yet. One USMC soldier, not spotted him yet. Redrum now taking fire. Looks like he's got an MP5 in his hand. Still not figured out where he is. He drops to, that would have been Corda. Very nice kill though. Stayed concealed until the last second. Construction site still clean. Wonder Dog, over to you.
Yeah, watching the TV station, we got the chopper kind of circling around behind a little bit, getting ready for an assault. Let's take a look at the spawn map here. As there are 4 flags to 4 flags. The TV station has fallen, so it's just a matter of time. I mean, basically, what you can do now, since you own all the air superiority from the MEC side, you can send in as many troops as you want, and you can basically play it like you're on the U.S. side. Andy now moving up in that vehicle moving transport type, whatever you call that. What's the designation of that vehicle that he's in?
BTI-90. That's the MEC APC.
All right, so he's in the APC there. That's what I wanted to say. And as you can tell, I'm very technical about these issues. And moving up on the right side of the construction, if you're coming away from the TV station on the far right of the island, and all sorts of enemy infantry over that construction site now. There's one of them there. That is Cordier, I believe, who's trying to hang back a little bit, heading inside now. Going to go for that flag capture on the construction site. Like
sorry to interrupt, bud.
Nope.
I just have to interrupt right there. City entrance had just been capped by that would be Cage in the T90, and he also had Red Rum and Anubis with him, but they were taken out by Raiders Jihad Vodnik, bringing the Vodnik forward from the outskirts base, driving it straight up to the flag, bailing out, C4 in it, taking out the 2 infantry. Obviously the T90 was still in the area, so the flag cap wasn't in danger, but I wish we had a replay of that. That was an awesome kill. I love the Jihad Jeep technique. That's one of the things that the introduction of sticky C4 has brought that really does entertain me no end. Anyway, back to you, Wonder Dog.
All right, we do have a flag push on that city entrance now. Big Tex is going to come in. He's got backup. He's got 3 infantry with him, but Anubis is going to move up and take out 2 of them. He's going to try and go for the hat trick again. Let's see if he can do it. Here comes the duel. They bound past each other and switch around, turn around, and Anubis does it. He grabs the flag back, only to get smoked by the Humvee. By a big tank, and now a Jeep goes down by that big tank. There's Cajun in the big tank, and then he eats C4.
Oh!
C4.
Seagull with a big kill. That was some special forces technique. Sneaking up behind the backside of the tank, planting it on.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful. Looks like the USMC are going to take the city entrance back.
There it goes. There goes the tank right there. Beautiful shot.
Oh, very nicely done. Sneaking up behind it, planting that C4 and not dying. That's the most important part. When you want to cap that flag, taking out the T90 is important, but also staying alive is a big plus, which he managed to do. Picks up the flag cap along with, I believe, 2 other members of the MEC side. Very nicely done. Taking a lot of pressure off there. They would have been caught in a pincer movement of sorts there between the hotel, the surveillance post, and also construction, which they did not want to be in. Makes it a lot easier for Sarada to bring down that artillery.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye here.
Over to you, pal.
Station, there is no one in sight. We had a little bit of an infantry push coming up in a Jeep, but it did not get any farther as it exploded, and he went down very quickly. So let's head over to the construction site very quickly, check out that action there. We do have a 3-man push. Looks like a few people coming in. Sean P. Coming up on the non-flag building. Looks like a 4-man squad going to push over. They may be doing the jump there, and here comes the opponents now. It looks like we have a little bit of dueling upstairs, downstairs. Sean P. on the ground, dueling it up. He's got backup. So he's going to try and stay with them here. Let's switch it back to the line. They come bounding in.
MI-28 doing some real damage there with Dirty Harry's. They're going to take out the building adjacent to the flag cap, taking out infantry on top of those. Now got, let's see who we got. It'd be Virtue as the squad leader. We got Who else would that be? Can't get a name fix on him right now, moving around way too much. Sean P's also in the area. We've got Radar flying near my 28, and also Dirty Harry gunning, putting down some real good suppression fire there, dropping the infantry, taking out Shadow Guy, also taking out infantry on the roof across. Too late now to give you a name on that, but definitely put in some good support down. Wonderdog?
Yeah, I think the construction site's going to go back as the flag capper Radar flew away. He took away one infantry, but he didn't take the second one out. And in a one-on-one duel, it looks like, let me see if I can get the name here, Collector from the short bus is going to take that flag back. He's got it neutralized as of now. And it just switches back to the U.S. flag, and it starts to come up. So we'll see if they can do anything here. But I think infantry or air support, artillery strikes may be coming in. He's got to be careful. There's a chopper overhead, but it looks like it's his as much as I can tell. Nope, it's not. It's Radar with Dirty Harry. Look out. All sorts of shots. He's being careful as Radar now is going to challenge him, shooting everywhere he can. And down goes the Collector. The flag looks like it's going to go
Radar
towards the MEC.
Radar's taking a lot of stinger fire. Sorry to interrupt there. If you look over at Hotel, you've got a guy in the stinger site. Looks like Dirty Harry now is putting down some cannon fire. They're going to try and take him out. They're going to try and buck out the area. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to go in for the kill by the looks of it, putting down the anti-personnel missiles, taking him out. Nice kill. That would be Dirty Harry with the gun, taking out Eric's. Very nicely done.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Wonderdog, over to you.
Got there just a second too late as the smoke was just clearing, but it looks like they're going to try and cap that flag again. Another spawn, this time by Cordier, coming up on short bus. He's going to try and get the flag, but he's got Red Rum and Anubis now coming up the stairs. He's got to be careful here as he starts to swing around. Flag now going back into possession of Cordier and the USMC short bus side. Here comes Anubis up the stairs. Switches over to the small machine gun. Doesn't work though. Anubis is going to challenge that flag and bring it right back. So we got lots of dueling now for the first time really in the game around the construction site, and it's been back and forth both times, but each time MEC able to hold on, take the day.
Looks like Anubis has got infantry. He's going to have company any second. He's coming up the stairs right now. Anubis hasn't spotted him. He opens up with the MP5. Puts about halfway into it. Oh, he gets dropped by Anubis' GP30. Very nicely done. The Collector falling to the GP30 of Anubis. Looks like the flag has been neutralized. Now we've got an MEC cap on the way. More USMC infantry coming upstairs with the M4. Anubis caught another firefight right here. Looks like he was trying to reload. Pulls out his assault rifle. Gets taken out by Tigo's M4. Very nicely done. Tigo now going to grade that flag. Going to get the USMC cap back. Construction site is going to fall back to Team Shortbus. Wonderdog?
Yeah, very nice play there. You saw the replay as that nice grenade went off and took him down. But here comes Radar to kind of lower the hammer and clean house. A little termination going on. Takes down everybody, and now he's going to hover cap. See if he can't get that flag back into their possession along with Dirty Harry. And yes, indeed, flag is being challenged. He is taking hits, though, from somewhere down the road. That is nasty.
He got took out by the Humvee. Very nicely done there. Excellent use of that 50 cal on top of the Humvee. He also took a straw shot from the building adjacent to the flag cap. That would have been... He's just running across the beam right now. Can't actually get a name on him. I think that would have been... it would have been Raider, because Raider was in the Humvee. Can't get a name on him, never mind. Anyway, he got a nice straw shot onto the side of the Mi-28, and then the Humvee finished him off with that devastating 50 caliber Browning machine gun. Very nicely done right there. Puts the rush down. Indeed. 148 right now to 94 in favour of ES. Looks like ES have got another assault coming in now on the construction site. We've got Virtue. It will be Anubis again making another big push. He's going to lay down at the back side of the building using the ladders to climb. Virtue's taking the inside of the building, clearing it floor by floor by the looks of it. Not spotting any... Oh, just say he's not spotted anyone. There's a guy with an MP5 who's spotted in. Looks like they're going to have a firefight now on the second floor. Virtue dropping. That would be Cordia. Very nicely done. Anubis now in flag cap ready. His flag is halfway down the pole. Looks like we've got a USMC on the adjacent building. He's going to get prone. He's bringing up his M16 now, trying to get a shot on Anubis. Virtue taking him out there with the AK-1. Sorry, that would be Anubis, but with help from Virtue. Both of them wielding AK-101s. Very nice kills right there. 3 MEC members from the ES all over the construction site. They have capped the flag. Looks like they spotted another infantry. He would have been moving around the ground. They've managed to drop him as well. Virtue parachuting down. Looks like the flag now is secure. Wonderdog.
Yeah, nice play there. They were able to get most of the kills just before I got there with the camera, which is convenient. You know, these guys got to know that we don't have multiple camera angles yet, so they got to slow down on that kind of thing. Wait for me to get there to watch before you come on, let's have some respect for the viewing audience here. But so far, 142 to 82, no bleed going on. We'll check the flag spawns again. We've got everything on the inside except for, it looks like, the hotel, which is in possession of the MEC squad. Over to you.
Sorry, that'd be the hotel would be USMC. That would be the only flag they've got left at this point. That would be Sharples. ES looks like they're just going to set up an iron ring around it. Looks like taking the high ground, using the red room right now. He's using the elevation very nicely. He's taking Humvee fire right now. Let's see if the Humvee can drop him. He's going to cower behind the wall. It looks he's managed to. Did he get away? Indeed he did. I don't see his name up. In fact, yep, he did. He's going to put down the grenades now. Artillery support coming in from Sakada. Very nicely done there. Not picking up any kills, but causing guys to scatter. T90 rolling down the hill. That would be Cajun again, causing a real nuisance. Taking out the Humvee. That would be Eric in the Humvee. He was trying to kill Red Rum, who had the high ground on him. Anubis moving down the left side of hotel right now.
Harry, that was a great play as they swings in, gets the grenade on him, and then Cajun comes down with the tank, taking him out as well. Back to you.
Indeed, Red Rum now. He's going to try and work his way down to the flag. Looks like Sean was with him. He gets dropped by... Missed it now. It's gone off the old console. Never mind. Virtue and Red Rum now moving in. We've also got... Actually, Sean isn't dead. He's been revived. He's at the backside now. Looks like he's going to try and swing around to the right flank. No, actually, he's just going to lie there and wait for his guys to get in position, maybe. Three USMC members from Sharp was in the area now. Getting into a firefight. MP5 against Anubis' AK-101. Anubis dropping Eric, but then being shot in the back by Shadow Guys, MP5. Red Rum now in the area. He's been spotted. Oh, he gets taken out by Revis's M4. Very nicely done. Sean P. also in the area. He's managed to steal a Humvee. Don't quite know. Actually, he's going to chase after the USMC Humvee. See if he can switch to the gunner's position in time. Looks like that's going to make a push for TV station. Don't know how much damage the USMC are going to be able to do on their own. Sean still in pursuit, probably about 10 to 15 meters behind him. Looks like the guy from Team Shoppers did know he was there, but Sean picking up a lovely, lovely knife kill. Absolutely awesome knife kill. And just to sell it, types knife into global. Oh, that's not going to go down well with. That would be Magusta. Oh, Magusta falling to the blade of Sean P. The ultimate insult. Actually, maybe the old Defrid kill is up there as well, but the knife kill definitely being the shortest range killer you can get. Biggest insult. Except the MI-28 of Radar now moving into the area. Dirty Harry picking up 4 kills in a row right there, taking out Big Tex, Erics, Rivas and Magusta. Making excellent use of that chain gun, showing how good it is. The splash damage on that chain gun is immense. You don't have to be that far away to pick up the... You don't have to be that close, I should say, to pick up the kill. Wonder Dog?
Yeah, that was a nice little play there. Not only did Sean P get the knife kill, but on the respawn when all of Short Buzz came charging in. Score right now 123 to 52. Then came in Radar and Dirty Harry and started smoking them down. Your scores right now, Dirty Harry with 32 kills.
Big push.
Anubis 25.
Sorry to interrupt right here. Big push for Hotel right now. Anubis, Red Rum, Cajun and the T90. We've got another infantry coming up behind. We've also got Virtue and Sean P in the area, all pushing forward. They have capped the flag. Looks like they've totally pushed the USMC off the map. Bleed now is on 121 to 47. They've got to cap a flag real quick, Short Buzz, or else this is going to be a quick 2 by the looks of it. 21 minutes left on the clock. Just check who's alive for the Team Short Buzz right now. Looks like we've got Eric, Magusta, Dan, Rivas, McAllister and Collector. Just half the team left alive. 6 members by the looks of it. Actually 5 members now. Going to have to cap a flag real soon or else that is map over. In fact, it would be game over at this point. Cal running on a best of 3 format.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I don't see them doing anything here. I'm checking the construction site, and there is a couple of players in construction site. They're making a push. They're on the second level below the flag, and my virus scanner just popped up. That's handy. So I'll know, and we'll switch back to the game. Sorry about that. Why don't you take it away?
The infantry has been spotted by the commander. He's pointing out 2 infantry and a sniper that are left. Looks like Virtue. He's going to turn around. He's going to go looking for the infantry. They've just been spotted on his map. That would be somewhere near hotel, actually. Let me go and see if I can see where the MEC rush is going to come from. If there is going to be an MEC rush, that is. Looks like we've also got Red Rum and Anubis. They're moving back down towards hotel. The MI-28 is also in the area. He's going to put some fire down. Looks like we've got a Vodnik. That's where they're going to be coming from. Just the 1 member in the Vodnik. He's going to try and run over Anubis. Misses the kill. Looks like we've got 3, 4, 5 ES members and a tank rolling down the hill.
That's it.
That rush is going to come to nothing. Yeah, there we go. Cajun taking him out. That would be, I believe that would be the last member. Let me just check the scoreboard. Yeah, that would be all the Short Buzz dead. Cajun though with the last kill of the game in the T90. Very nicely done. Tickets as they stand 116 to 23, so that would give ES the win. Total, it would be 230 to 44. Very nicely done there by ES. We can get anybody on for a post-game interview. I think now would be the perfect time for maybe a quick couple of sounders, and then maybe back for the Ironman and a post-game interview, hopefully.
Absolutely. We'll just try and get out of the game here as quickly as we can. As that was a really nice job. Congratulations to TsN Micro for totally screwing me up there and sending us out of game. It was over after that. So nice job for them to make that happen. It was right after Sean P. with the knife kill that we saw all of Short Bus kind of saying, okay, we're going to try and win it here or lose it here. We're going for the TV station. And they ended up, well, losing it here because they went for the TV station and they got absolutely owned by the air support. You got to give hats off to Radar and Dirty Harry. They owned the skies tonight.
Dirty Harry indeed, putting down a lot of suppression. My namesake, I've known him for quite some time now. Knew he was going to be one of the outstanding players. Didn't think he was going to do as much damage as he did in the gunner seat, actually. Doing a lot of damage just prior to Sean P. picking up his knife kill that we got a replay of as well. On who would that? I think that would have been McAllister. I could be wrong on that. No doubt we'll hear about it from Sean if we get him on. But just before that, picking up 4 big kills. We had a big push going towards USMC main from Hotel, picking up 4 huge kills. If they would have got those 4 guys forward and anywhere near the USMC TV station. Oh, Radar.
Wow.
I think you were...
Radar.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you might need to sort that out.
Testing. 1, 2,
it sounded
3.
Like...
Testing. 1, 2.
I can still hear you, dude. I can still hear you. It's just my ears are now ringing. They're probably going to be bleeding in about 10 seconds. Beautiful.
All right, well,
anyway, Radar, congratulations. I don't know if you're going to want to risk speaking again, but congratulations on your win. Going to see if we can get big techs on, but it usually happens that the losing side doesn't want to come on to be interviewed. So I'll see what I can do. Anyway, we'll cut to a quick sounder break and try and sort out Radar's microphone. I know we've had him on air before and we've never had any previous problems, so probably something enough. And maybe he's just got his microphone too close to his speakers or something like that. We'll sort it out anyway. You've been listening to Cal 12 versus 12 match of the week. ES versus Team Shortbus. ES picking up the win. Join us when we come back for Match Your Man and hopefully no more feedback. You listen to Team Sportscast Network. And Wonder Dog, I would love you to play a sounder right now if you can.
You bet. We'll be right back.
The best the world has to offer in music, drama, and comedy may be enjoyed in one's own home. For radio's greatest application is in broadcasting mass entertainment. Sound effects add realism to dramatic programs and are produced by specialists in a small, although very interesting field. Actors and actresses perform for unseen audiences, and control men skillfully operate the apparatus which mixes sound effects, music, and dialogue.
TsN Sounder Package, take 2. Das Team Sportscast Network presents Fargan Hell. Try it again. Das Team Sportscast Network presents Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Primetime. Stein. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Not Steen. Stein. The Team Sportscast Network. Now.
You're listening to TsN, the Team Sportcast Network.
There is sauerkraut in mein Lederhosen. That's a good one. It's from that one movie. Team Sportscast Network. Whoops.
The Team Sportscast Network. The Team Sportscast Network. The Team Sportscast Network.
For anyone listening and wondering why Breaker's stuck in the well, Cold Shot's recording properties aren't set right, and right now we're running out of time, so we need to keep it this way. So I'm gonna sound like I'm stuck in a well here, or a bathroom stall, or whatever. Use your imagination.
You're listening to TsN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Good evening, you're back. You're joining us after we've just witnessed what wasn't really a classic, but it showed how good ES really are. And all of the naysayers over at Cal who said, match of the week, why are ES going to be match of the week, what have they done, yada yada yada, really being shown ES's full potential right there. Dirty Harry obviously doing an excellent job with the gunner seat in the Mi-28. Radar yourself, you were obviously the pilot of that. Gunner is only as good as his pilot, is the saying, I suppose. So hats off to you. You did a really good job. We're going to do the Iron Man, and I think you're probably going to pick up my nomination for Iron Man. Maybe not Dirty Harry, because Dirty Harry giving it to Dirty Harry will be somewhat of an insult to the rest of the ES members. It could be, yeah. It could be considered that. Anyway, Radar, you're joining us for a post-game interview. How do you feel it went, bud?
I feel pretty good. We actually went over a lot of stuff earlier this week and took out the dynamics of DC and put in the dynamics of Battlefield 2, and I think that really paid off. Indeed it did, but obviously when you started as the USMC, I was kind of hesitant as to the strategy you were using, just going to fall back to the TV station. That's what I pointed out on but it seemed to work towards the end when it turned attritional. You're picking up the first round win, 112 to 44, which is always a big plus. If it was going to head to 3, it would look like you guys would have had side choice anyway. So congratulations on pushing the USMC forces entirely off the map in that second round. First time I've seen that on Sharky Peninsula. In fact, first time I've seen any team push completely off a map in the whole Battlefield 2 franchise. All the cast I've done so far. Do you want to give any quick shout-outs before we do Iron Man? Oh, the entire ES squad tonight, and fellas, you did wonderful, including the one lady on our team. She did wonderful too. And I'm sorry we couldn't get everybody in tonight's match, but you know, roster max of 12, that's what happens. Don't worry, you'll play next time. I've got a message from Dirty Harry saying, "What?" with loads of exclamation marks and question marks. I think he's going to call Haxon my nomination for Iron Man. Anyway, Wonderdog, any quick questions for Radar before we jump to the Iron Man segment that we do every cast? Yeah, you saw kind of basically what the short bus strategy was, and you seem to pretty much have your way as the MEC side. Why not do the exact same strategy when you were on the USMC side? It seemed like you could take control of any point you wanted, really, in the second half. What were you thinking when you were going into the first half that changed to the second half? I mean, you just completely ripped them apart. Did your confidence build as you went, or were you just saying, you know, let's play these guys out and see how they react to us? Well, we didn't want to get ourselves into a position of getting pinned down in a location that we didn't want to. Our most important assets are in, we call it Capture Point 5 at the TV station there. And at all costs, we weren't going to lose it no matter what happens. And we just remained tight, remained firm on that position, and eventually we were able to push him back a little bit. But, you know, like I was saying earlier in the pregame, you know, we don't know a lot of these teams. We don't know what they're capable of, and we just went in there very conservative, knowing that we want to hold that and just take them down, and eventually we felt a little more confident and started moving out. Indeed, the second round was a complete change of pace from the first. The first being attritional and stalemate in nature. The second being a sort of blitzkrieg rush towards the end there from ES. Watching you guys amass, it was definitely a beatdown. I watched the guys amass at the top, you know, heading down towards Hotel from construction, and you had 5 infantry, and you weren't seeing guys split off and go on a charge on their own. They were waiting to amass. They were waiting for Cajun with the T90. He came down from the main base, which, well, I'm saying main base, TV station, which was the USMC main base, heading out down the road. He brought in the suppression support from the armour, and he pretty much just bitch slapped them off the map. Very impressive to see. See, anyway, that's what I mentioned about the MEC helicopter. That gun just annihilates infantry, whereas the Cobra, you know, you can hit all around them, but unless you hit a direct hit, I mean, the infantry is just going to be hopping around all over you. But once we got that MEC helicopter up and we were on the MEC side, you know, we just went after the infantry like they were ants underneath the shoe. Well, on that note, I think we'll skip to the Macho Man of the Match, or Iron Man, or MVP, or Man of the Match, or whatever you want to call it. I think guy who did. I'll let Radar take it away first. The guy who did the most. That's what he should be called from now on. Radar. Actually, just being joined now by Sean P. Quick question for Sean before we do the Iron Man. How do you feel about your knife kill? And we got some news for you as well. We pulled it up on replay, so you're not only going to get to see it once when you look on the cast, you're going to get to see it the second time, and you're going to hear both of us talking about the knife kill. That is probably going to get you an honourable mention come Macho Man of the Match. Just a little note, he took some flack from that, but I'll let Sean go.
I'm sorry, I just missed that. What?
I was just saying, how do you feel about the knife kill that you picked up? We managed to pick it up on TsN and then show a replay. So We had to see that twice when it comes to watching it back. How do you feel about picking up that knife kill in the penultimate moments of the match, so to speak?
Excuse me, sorry. I made a promise before the match that we would get some knives, and we did.
Indeed you did. A very nice knife kill. I had the pleasure of watching it. Charged right up into his face and just stuck him with it. Bled out like a pig. One slash, one kill. Anyway, on that note, time for Iron Man of the match. I'm going to start with my guest co-host, of course, Wonder Dog. Who do you feel was Iron Man of the match?
Well, I think certainly the air support was critical, but when it comes down to ES's ground strikes and ground maneuvering in the armor, I got to give hats off to Cajun. I thought he played a great job of holding the choke points where he needed to hold them, and then reacting. We saw that one position where he was completely flanked. Artillery came in, and he played it beautifully again with that. Just going to hold out, not going to push too hard, going to play it well. And then on the offensive side, he supported his team very well with troop movement, moving that armor around. So I got to give hats off and man of the match to Cajun.
Indeed, so that's one vote for Cajun. I think I'm going to take the Wimps way out right now, the Cowards way out, and I'm going to give an Iron Man to Team ES for the second round performance. But I'm going to give some honourable mentions. These were the standout players. Obviously Sean for his knife kill. Raider and Dirty Harry. I've got to mention Dirty Harry in the Mi-28. And obviously in the Super Cobra, doing a lot of damage in that, but doing more damage in the Mi-28. Causing absolute havoc, as the vehicle is called Havoc. So sad. He gets an honourable mention for his where did he kill now? Oh, it was his Jihad Vodnik technique at the city entrance flag. That was a very nice kill taken out. I believe that was Anubis, and off the top of my head, can't remember who the second person is. I'm going to look back on the cast and try and figure out who that second person was. But yeah, Team ES with the guys that I mentioned, those are going to be my Iron Mans. Raider, and Sean, obviously you guys were in the match. Who do you think played the best for Team ES?
Go ahead, Sean.
We were so entrenched in the infantry battles down there, we didn't even really get to see what was going on. We were very focused on kill anything in front of you.
Indeed. I know Raider had I know Raider had a good view of the map flying around with Dirty Harry, so maybe Raider can give us a better perspective. Raider?
Actually, to tell you the truth, I was concentrating more on keeping myself alive because they had the AA all over us. So I was zigging and zagging and dodging and weaving, trying to hide behind buildings and hills. But yeah, I think Dirty Harry, I mean, I'd have to give my hats off to Dirty Harry because I always love it when he's a gunner for me because he communicates well with me, tells me which way to turn, tells me which way to go. But if I had to pick one person, I'd pick Cody Sardaukar Elite, which is actually how do you pronounce it. So you might want to practice that for next time. Say it all with me.
Yeah,
Sardaukar. So anyway,
Sardaukar. Steve. Steve works.
He did an actual awesome job commanding, letting us know where they were moving and where we needed to pull back and where we needed to push.
Indeed, I believe I pointed that out mid-cast. I did make the point that the ES command structure was working to full effect. He was pointing out infantry left, right and centre, pointing out the armour. I know that made Cajun's job, and especially you in the helicopter, made your job a hell of a lot easier.
I do have to say one shout out to somebody who is very well known in the DC community. Got to give my love to Upgrade. He's been a no-show lately because he's waiting on a video card because his video card is incompatible with Battlefield 2. I'm sure a lot of you have that problem. But he'll be rejoining us soon, as soon as he gets it put in and installed and everything.
Indeed. Upgrade's sorely missed, but he'll be around soon enough, so we'll be hearing from him. In fact, I do hear from him. I've got a couple of messages off him tonight. Yeah, Upgrade. Get your video card, get it plugged in, dude. Get back on. And on that note, I think that's pretty much drawing the cast to an end. That's all the shout-outs done. We've got the Iron Man, obviously Team ES, with notable standouts being Raider, Dirty Harry, Sean, and Cajun. They get the Iron Man of the matches. That'll be it. You've been listening to Team Sportscast Network. Myself, you've also been listening to Wonder Dog. Dusty Dave has been around. Raider, Sean P, special guest for the post and pre-game. That'll be it. pretty much covered it all. Tune in tomorrow for 8 vs 8 Cal action, and I believe we're going to have some 8 vs 8 on Thursday too, hopefully. Signing off now. Obviously, head over to www.tsncentral.com. You can get full match listings from there. And if you head over to pound TSN on the Game Surge Network, you can get in touch with myself, Wonderdog, Dave, Neil, whose on-screen name is Niall, Demon, the whole BF cast you can get in touch with through that, and Dusty Joe, of course, if you're listening from Europe. And that'll be it. Good night. A lot of fun casting. I shall see you all tomorrow night for 8 vs 8 Cal action. Wonderdog, you want to take it away?
All right. Thank you so much to our coverage team for Battlefield 2. We do want to thank our sponsors, of course, Insomnia 365, NVIDIA, and Art of War Central, and, of course, Typefrag. We'll play a few sounders for them, and then we'll be signing off for the night. You've been listening to Wonderdog and Dirty Harry and Dusty Dave with BF2 on the Team Sportscast Network.
Insomnia 365 lets you choose what game you want without charging you extra for it. Insomnia 365. Why choose one game when you can have them all? Insomnia365.com.
TsN's Ventrilo servers are powered by Typefrag. With the high audio codec, instant setup, and painless user customization, 6 different server locations including Europe, low ping and high quality, well, take it from us. Typefrag services are better than anything we've ever experienced. Visit Typefrag today and read some of the comments left by other pleased Typefrag subscribers. www.typefrag.com.
Tell you how my day.
Today on Art of War, we'll learn how to liven up a living room using marine gibs. Then with some extra shell casings, we can turn this mangled army helmet into a beautiful Thanksgiving centerpiece.
What the? No, not that Art of War. This Art of War. Fast game hosting, reliable servers, dependable customer service, and your own stomping grounds to frag. You want it? And Art of War Central can provide it. Call 1-866-LOW-PING or visit their website, www.artofwarcentral.com. Art of War, they click ass.
This broadcast is copyrighted by 2005 by the Team Sportscast Network. Any copying, reproduction, redistribution, modification, or rebroadcasting in any manner is expressly prohibited with an express written permission of the Team Sportscast Network, LLC.